Welcome to the SID's View podcast.
Sounds so wrong.
Yet it's so right.
Hi, everybody. Oh, hello, James. Hello, all.
How's everybody out there?
Doing good.
Yeah? Rem, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Kind of nervous, but you know.
A little nervous?
Are you
Why?
seriously nervous?
Yeah.
We've been doing this for like 6 months now.
Seriously.
No, it's not even that. It's just some
It's
names.
because Travis is here.
Nah, the name.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one name that I am sweating.
I mean, it's a pretty, isn't that a famous name?
What? Travis?
No.
It's pretty common.
Perniciglio.
Oh, Perniciglio.
Yeah, that's the one she's been struggling with.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Rems, you got about, 15, 20 minutes to get those jitters
Do
out
you
of the
really
way.
think about them?
yes.
I gotta.
That's the problem. I think too hard.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I'm a little tipsy, I might be able to get through it. No.
Oh, so it's all
So,
nerves?
yeah.
I mean, it's the man cave. Go over the fridge. Crack
Right,
one
for
open.
real.
Yeah,
Let's
go ahead.
yeah, but then I have to drive home, and I'm not.
Oh, you've had plenty here and drove home.
Yeah, but I've been sober by
Oh.
the time I drove home.
Okay.
Ah.
So when you do these names during the week, do you practice at home? Do you just keep saying them, or no? Only you're here.
Like, I look at like Stafford, Seekonk, and Waterford. I don't look at the touring series.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I text a group chat and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna screw this up," I will literally just think about
It
it.
is kind of
until-
funny when you send something over. You're like, oh boy,
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm already sweating by that point.
are you?
I can't get the live chat on my phone. It's
You can't?
very bothersome.
Oh, I'd be lost without it.
I know.
Even Junior is on it. Can you see it?
We're lucky we
Oh,
pay
even
attention.
Junior's on tonight. He'll never chirp in, and tonight he's chirping in. This is great.
We got the live chat going over here.
Hell yeah.
All right, good. At least it's working. I just don't.
That's great, man.
Restart your phone.
Dude, you
just
look
did.
at everybody. You got fans.
It's the same thing.
Hello, Travis. This is great.
Look at
All
that.
right, we got 54.
Such a freaking good kid, man. Oh, yes.
All
Hi,
right.
Junior. I didn't realize how good of a kid this kid was. I didn't even know he was such a young kid.
Maybe if you come to Stafford more often, then.
Oh.
Seriously, come on. Stop. All right.
I'm just saying.
Don't start your crap.
I'm always starting my crap.
I know. Look at them. Oh, jeez. My goodness. They're filling up the chalkboard right
Good.
now. This is great. Junior and Ernie. This is great. All we need is Harvick. Where's he at? He's
No clue.
Harvick is MIA now. He had a family and stuff. That dude is not even anywhere.
Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Man Cave for the next edition of the SID's View podcast. Busy weekend for all of us. We got a lot to go over. My man Diego is in his critical gear, ready to roll. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up? Listen, there's been lots of great wins this week, emotional wins. I can't wait to talk about them.
Yeah, we have a lot to get to, and our girl Rem is over here on the controls.
Am I going to be the one doing this?
You know, I usually put a joke here, and I forgot to think of one, so just go ahead.
Yo! It's a beautiful Tuesday. I'm here with my boys. Let's do this.
All right, we got our man Rob. He's down in the bullpen. Gave him a high chair so he's not sinking in quicksand. Looking sharp as always.
What up, everybody? It's your man, Rob, back here again. I'm enjoying the nice little show we're going to have tonight before my vacation starts in Florida tomorrow. Enjoying the AC while it lasts, because when I get down there, it's going to be hotter than the pit road mics at Stafford.
Wow.
What the hell happened to the
Yeah,
music?
that was my bad. I cut the music off by that. My mistake. I apologize on that one. All right. So listen, everybody, if you want to become a join the live chat, which apparently is hopping tonight.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you go to youtube.com/SidsView/join. $4.99 a month. Not only can you join the live chat, participate in the Who Won the Week segment, but you can also get free content on Thursdays. That's just how we roll here at the SID View podcast. And we're thrilled to have the Enlaro Online Hot Seat back for another week. And this time we have the wheelman himself from the street stock and now limited late model division. Woo! Travis Hydar's in the house. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
You got it, my man. We've had a good time there. We've already been recording. We got some good stuff coming to you on Thursday. And so look forward to that as he sits in with us for tonight's show. And we also want to once again thanks our friends over at Monaco Ford for the results ticker and the top 5 finishes that we will have for you from all the events throughout Southern New England, and as well as the Star Classic, which we were up there on Sunday. Fro and I were at least. But busy weekend, lots to talk about, Diego. You were down at the bowl on Saturday, were you not?
Hey, listen. Today I've had a great time. You know, if you guys don't know, we do like a little recording, so all you members get to hear, you know, what Travis had to say, and he's been a great guest so far today. I've enjoyed listening to him and his stories to get to where he is today, and he's as nice as he is on the track as he is in person. So it's been great to have him here, but. We went to the Speedbowl this weekend.
We'll fire him up eventually. We got about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
We went to the Speedbowl. There was, I mean, like we've discussed, there was about 235 laps of nostalgic racing laps. I didn't, unfortunately, I watched a couple, didn't watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I was happy. You know, I've been on weddings. I've been on hiatuses here and there. It was really nice to be back at the racetrack this weekend. I was obviously helping my boy Beal. My brother made his return in the trucks.
Yeah.
And my poor
top 5, I believe.
Yeah. And then my pick last week, Timmy Jordan, we didn't even make it to the green flag. And I felt real bad for those guys. You know, it's a great point race over there. We're going to get into that later, but I've really enjoyed myself some racing. I'm a little sad that the season is winding down, but we're coming in hot. Yeah, the points battles are steaming up and people are trying to catch up, so I'm excited to get into a lot of content about that stuff.
Yeah, so real quick, when it comes to the nostalgic races, which has been a beef of mine because I think there's way too many of them, but I have to say, and I said this to Gunny because I saw him at the Tri-Track race on Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, Rob filmed that for the Speedbowl History Channel, and he was back at my house at like 9:30. So
yeah.
Even with 80 laps of nostalgia races, which, again, I still think is too much, at least the show didn't run long.
No, it didn't feel that. I mean, it was a little weird to have like stops in like, you know, the usual schedule, even though a few features were missing. But like, it didn't feel like it really was dragging on too bad. And the crowd was good the whole night. It's not like people were leaving. They were like, "Oh, what is this?
Yeah,
I'm out." The crowd was good. Diego, can you attest to that?
Yeah. I thought the crowd was good. I am pleasantly surprised on how well the Speedbowl. You know, we were out having dinner and a beer at 9:30.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, I go to a wacky Wednesday. I can't get out of there till 11:30.
Right.
I don't understand what's going on.
That's a good point, yeah.
I don't understand that. They run all these nostalgic races. They got 9 features and heat races.
Yeah.
And we're out of there.
Did the nostalgic divisions have heat races?
I don't know what they had, but there was a lot of them. I feel like they were on the track all the time.
Well, there's two different. There's Near and Star. That's 2 different organizations, and they both had modified and sportsman divisions each.
Hey,
so
listen, they all deserve their time. There were some really pretty cars.
Oh, for sure.
Right, nice cars. It's nice. They're coming through the pit area, and I enjoyed looking at them.
Right. I mean, listen, I'm a historian. I mean, I get it. I just 80 laps is a lot.
It's a lot.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm still a little unclear on what sportsman actually like designates, because there were a lot of cars in those races that did not look like the other cars on the track.
Yeah.
All different dimensions.
Right. I like back in the day, like a sportsman meant like a 6-cylinder car as opposed to an 8-cylinder. Like I don't know what they mean, to be honest with you. But anyways, Rob and I went up to Star Speedway on Sunday for the Tri-Track race.
Oh yeah.
And that's pretty cool. Have you ever been up there before?
Oh yeah.
Travis, have you been up there? Star Speedway?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool track.
Nice track.
Yeah, it's a really cool track, and we had a good time. How
was the crowd?
So that's what I was getting at. So I didn't feel like we were. It was Star Classic weekend, right?
Yeah.
And that's like their marquee event.
Yep.
That's a long tradition. The Star Classic is a New England famous super modified race. It was started way back by Russ Conway and Kenny Smith and Nesmer guys, and that faded. And then it was an ISMA race for a long time, and now it's part of the. I think it's that New England Super Modified Series. That's the sanctioning body now, and the place was, and they also had a 350 Supers super race again on Saturday.
Yep.
And from all reports, Saturday the place was mobbed, and it was a huge success. Sunday, the crowd was kind of light.
Really?
And it didn't feel like we went up to Star Classic weekend. It felt like we went up to Star on Sunday for a Monaco race.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They had a late model race there, and then they had like the dwarf cars were there. I think the Pro 4s were there. The Monaco Mods was the key event, but the crowd was not great. And it definitely, when I was driving home with Rob, I was like, I don't feel like we just left Star Classic weekend.
Right.
I watched the video.
Yeah.
And I can't tell, because sometimes the pit area stands up behind turn 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I didn't really see those, but the stands did look a little shaky.
Yeah.
And suspect, but I didn't know how the pit stands were. And
I mean, it's a small track in terms of like the pit areas.
Yes.
Kind of small.
Oh yeah.
And the grandstands are only maybe 20 rows. I mean, it's not. There's not a lot there.
Yeah.
But I saw pictures from the night before, and the place was packed.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, that's what Star is. It's a super modified track. I mean, so that's their bread and butter. It's like when you go to the Thunder Road, that's a late model track.
Yeah.
Down here, we're modified tracks. So, I mean, it wasn't a terrible crowd, but it was not. It just felt like it was a tag on to the. You know what I mean? Like the Star Classic was Saturday.
It just felt like a typical you could just go there on like any. Not any old night, but like you get like a touring series there. I feel like that's just about what you'd expect to see.
Yeah.
It seemed. I feel like the crowd was a little bigger there the last time I went, but that was a while ago.
We've run that track because we used to run the Exit Realty series.
Yep.
And it was one of our favorite tracks. Now, we didn't have great success there, but I knew it was one of Emma's favorite track, and it was a fun track. Kind of resembled, the Speedbowl a little bit. Emma really ran well there because it had like a bowl vibe to it.
Yeah.
I thought a little bit, but
See, I get thrown off because it doesn't have walls.
Yeah, down the backstretch and stuff.
And then turns 1 and 2. Right.
Yeah.
Turn 1 and 2 in the backstretch, there's no walls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which always kind of throws me
every
off.
time I see a car getting loose and like correct a little bit back there, I was like,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Well, no, it's
especially
better
from where I was sitting.
Better than hitting the wall.
Well,
You go
Going out of the park?
You go out in a grass field. And,
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, whatever.
true.
But hey, listen, real quick. I don't know if, our boy Derek Anderson finished second in the ACK
He
race.
did. Yeah, he did. Yep.
I read it.
Yeah.
I was gassed up for him. Those guys work really hard all the time. His father does, and his girl. They're a great team.
I saw him and Amy quick in the
Yeah.
pits. I was hustling with the tri-track stuff, and then Hedges, I think, finished 5th.
Did he?
Josh Hedges finished 5th. Yeah, so there's a couple familiar faces.
Yeah,
there
I
with
was
the
real.
miles.
Listen,
Yep.
I get excited for those guys. They're good peeps. So I just wanted to make sure they got some love tonight.
Yeah,
That's
right
it.
on. And then our girl Rem wasn't at any of the local tracks because she was
I was at Watkins. I left Thursday and came home yesterday.
You did?
Yeah. It was really fun. There were some new things going on. They did the grid walk at night.
The what?
The grid walk. So like they just had everyone who's camping walk the track 2.5 miles, I think.
What are we talking about?
You actually walked the whole track?
Yeah. Well, a little bit walking, some questionable dancing. We're listening to music. We're
What?
just having fun.
Was there any
Wow.
was there any alcoholic beverages partaking in this?
That night, no.
And you were still
Saturday?
dancing?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
that's in
listen, we're
character.
listening to Pitbull. Like, we were having so
Sounds
much fun.
Yeah, I need
Right.
content for real, so let's talk after the show.
Yeah.
And then what was Friday? Friday was ARCA. Not the best. Like,
Dude, it was a
pretty
smackdown.
boring.
It was a
Yeah.
smackdown by Zilich, right?
Dude,
Yes.
Zilich is just murdering people.
It's hard to tell if he's like a prodigy or if Arca is just not that stacked of a field. You know what
Dude.
I mean? But then in Xfinity, he
He
shows up and he
smoked him
debuts.
there.
So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. It's hard to tell in Arca, though. I was questioning it after Arca, but after Xfinity, I was like, all right.
And I also met him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was really sweet. And I was watching him through the whole race. Oh my gosh, you could tell that car was fast. Like, he is good. And then Saturday I met Austin Cindric. That's the coolest part because I got a little cart and I had him sign it.
Oh.
Remy. It's your inner 12-year-old. Can you sign my Matchbox card, please?
I did. Even though lap 1 was not fun with Ryan Blaney, but I could talk my crap if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. But it was a fun weekend.
You saw Ryan Priest top 10. That's right.
Exactly.
Yep. Shout out to my man Priest.
All right, well, let's get after it here, Rems. Thanks for the update. Rob, she's gone to Watkins Glens and Pocono this year for her excursions. Can I have your thoughts, please?
Remy, listen, I'm all for going to some cup races, but listen, if you're going to go to a track, why Pocono? Why Watkins? Please explain.
Okay. Pocono, I think it has good racing. My opinion.
Okay.
Wow.
My opinion.
Yep.
It's all right.
And plus, like,
But you
I
can't
only
even
get
see
to
it.
see. I mean, I see it. So.
Right, you're like squinting. Like
That's what I'm saying.
All right, listen.
Listen.
Go ahead.
And I get to see my best friend, who I don't ever see. She lives in upstate New York. I see her and her family.
Yep.
Only at Pocono and Watkins Glen. So of course I'm driving my butt all the way there.
See, that's a lot more worthwhile than seeing the racing there, in my honest opinion.
I mean, you guys could always, meet up and do stuff at other places, but
Okay, so I'm currently trying to convince her to come to Stafford next year,
That's what I'm
and then
talking about.
I
See, that's what I
drive
like.
her
You know
to
what I'm saying?
Lime Rock, so
Yeah.
I could be like, "Hey, you can see a little bit of NASCAR." Still haven't convinced her yet, but I'm still trying. I'm going.
She'll
to
go
make
to
this
Pocono,
happen.
but not Stafford?
well, she threw
Yeah.
Lime Rock in. That was probably now she's like, I gotta go to Lime Rock
yeah.
too. I don't know.
Just a little bit closer, inch by inch.
Yeah.
But we're going to New Hampshire next year, and I'm gonna make her watch the mod race.
Okay, now
So-
you're talking.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's end it on a high note. Okay.
Yeah.
Time to get to our Belltown Motors weekly update. Rem's got all the details. Here we go.
All right. So Friday night at Stafford, SK Modifieds, the 40 lapper, Tyler Hines, SK Modified.
All right, hold on. I just want to give a shout out not only to Tyler, his first win back there in the SKs in a couple years, and I also want to give a shout out to Brigitte Pullen. It's one of my favorite people at the track, and it was great to see her back in victory lane.
Probably hands down to me, one of the most emotional victory lanes.
Yeah.
It was a victory for those guys that was well above 10.
Yeah.
For me.
sure. Yeah.
And those guys have put, they were with this CD car. They're trying, and they just came back out with this Troyer car a couple weeks ago. Tyler's father, George, is a great human being.
Yeah. Good guy.
Those guys are great people. I texted them Saturday morning. I couldn't wait to text them because I knew they were busy Friday night.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't even know them. And she was about crying watching him in victory lane. That's when you know when pure emotions
Yeah. It takes over.
takes over.
Yeah.
It's so gratifying to watch and just you get stuck in the moment.
Yeah.
And I was stuck.
Yeah.
And I wanted more. And my wife's like, I can't wait to watch the 13,
Right.
the SK13 race. I'm like, she's not like that.
Yeah.
So I,
They were up at Star because he ran in the
yeah.
Monaco race.
Yeah,
So-
I was very happy for George
Yeah,
and the
got to
whole
chat with him.
family. Yeah,
Same.
it was great.
All right, Rem, you can continue.
Okay, the SK Modified TC shootout. Noah Corner, which is also cool to see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so definitely great to see Noah because he's had just
Really bad
unbelievably
luck.
bad luck, right? We had
Bad
that,
luck?
Didn't
yeah.
we vote him as one of the worst
We
luck
did,
drivers
right,
earlier in
yeah.
the season? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been holding true.
So that was awesome to see him kind of.
I know you guys like to get on me a lot. I've been a fan of Noah for a long time. I love Pop's Corner. They're great people, too. They're great for racing. And, Noah sure did take care of business on lap one. But he checked out.
Yeah.
And,
Yep, for sure.
what a way to get your first win. I mean, the TC13 shootout, to be able to come home victorious in that race is tremendous. I had my pick there, Mikey. I went out on a limb.
Yep.
he sure the hell was fast.
Yeah.
He got shuffled almost back to dead last. I still think he finished fourth in 13 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Passing fast cars. He was going by cars like Travis does, coming from the back. You know what I mean? And that's what it looked like. And he only had 13, and I think he really, really wanted to win it, and it's too bad he didn't.
Of course, yeah.
I was really happy for Noah to finally.
So how about they had that safety initiative where they give away they give away a free fire suit.
Yes, and they all voted.
All the SK drivers that had started every race voted, and Michael Jarvis
How
was who they
awesome.
voted. Yeah, that's cool.
That speaks volume for the character of Michael Jarvis.
Oh, he's a
Absolutely.
great dude.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
don't
good guy.
know him well.
Super quiet guy.
Yep.
Like I see him a lot. If you don't go up and say hi to him, he might not say hi to you.
Yeah.
But when you do, I always had a good conversation with him.
Yeah.
And he's been with Keith Rocco a long time. When we did the show series there, and we were at Rocco's shop 5-6 times that year,
Yeah.
he was there almost every time. So super nice guy. And when they announced that, I thought, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. So good for him. Happy for him.
Yeah, one last thing about Corner real quick. Obviously, very, very happy that he got his first win. I've met him before, even before I was doing the podcast. Great guy. It's almost, dare I say, a shame that it was in such dominant fashion, because the main thing I've been hearing is that, oh, it's great he got his first win, but he stunk up the show. Like, people are almost acting like this is overshadowing his first win.
Yeah.
That's the discourse I've been hearing. To me, that it makes me a little upset. I wish it was more dramatic, if that makes sense.
I mean,
Dude,
got you.
I mean,
Right.
listen,
we're video guys. We want the drama.
Right, exactly.
listen.
exactly.
If lap 1 with Troy Talman wasn't dramatic enough, it was like
Right.
boom, boom, boom. Like
Right.
he knew that was the race right there.
Yep.
So
Listen, your brother's getting impatient in the chat. He's like,
What?
Travis, can you start talking?
Oh,
Listen,
Travis.
We're
Oh, my brother-
We're getting to the Fender Division highlights.
my brother is a fan of yours, man. He's
He
ready
will
to
start
hear
talking.
from.
Don't you worry about it. We got it coming.
Ah, it's great.
Go ahead, Rem.
Late models, Kevin Gambacorda.
Last week's guest. It was
Yep.
a couple weeks ago, right? Was that last week?
Come on, dude. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
Teddy
ago.
was here last week.
Oh yeah, Teddy.
Yeah. Luckily, the Sid's View curse didn't seem to get to him.
Oh yeah. Listen, I had Adam.
I was
yeah.
worried for him.
You were?
Yeah, usually when people come in the vicinity of this area, it's bad.
Did you see the 97 smoking like a son of a gun late in the
Yes.
run?
Yes, I was getting concerned that there was going to just be some like horrific mechanical failure. That's why I kept the camera pointed at him.
Yeah.
Because every lap it got worse. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, it's getting real gassy.
We want to see the clip that led to a solid F-bomb during the pit road.
Yeah, let's see
Yep.
it. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. You ready, Rem?
Yep.
All right.
The preferred line on the bottom, and he's got the third spot. Alex looks to follow through on the bottom as well as they make contact off of 4. Buffoni comes
That's
down
some bumping
on
and
Alex on the
banging
front
right
stretch.
there.
Oh,
They make contact
hardcore.
Right in front of the pack. Alex spins right in front of Meyer.
Hold the
Somehow-
brake!
Oh, my
As the
God.
caution comes out.
So I think it's that last part there that generated the F-bomb. I mean, that's a tough hit. Yeah. That sucks.
That's some Arca brakes right there.
Dude,
That's what they call it.
that's a tough hit too.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
looks like it hurt.
It did, right? Like like it's easy to sit here now and say hold the brake, but they're dodging her like crazy. She went from winning, the week before. Man, I'm sure they've got a lot of work to do on that thing
Oh,
this
yeah.
week.
Yeah, there was a cool clip too of Meyer's in car in that one where he came that close to
Yeah.
dodging all that. Yeah, it was
Man,
good
I
stuff.
tell you, all that stuff is you just got to thank God that you don't hit them, because those guys are headed in there full tilt.
Right.
And she's when she started rolling down, those guys are probably like covering the brake pedal and like, oh my God. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah.
but whatever.
All right.
All right.
SK Light, Robert Bloxham the third.
Hey, listen,
That's awesome.
I only knew it was a matter of time.
Yeah.
I think he's been improving. I talked to little Hovey today. I'm like, that guy has been improving weekly. He runs up in the top 5 weekly, and it really wasn't a surprise. I thought he was good when he was in the red 55
Yep.
years ago.
Yeah, won a couple races at the bowl.
Yeah, I thought he was very good driver, and it's taken him a little bit. I think they're Keith Rocco's helping him with the car, so he's got good stuff.
Yeah.
And the kid's no slouch. He did a little open racing for a little bit. It's not like he hasn't driven these things.
Right.
Give him a shot. And he went and took the lead back, I think, in that race.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we got this one was this is the ladies right here with Amanda and
Whoa, did you watch that?
Yeah, well, we're all going to watch it right now, actually.
Travis,
yes.
did you see this?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, watch
check
this.
out.
Look, watch Amanda here.
So this is it's Amanda and Meg.
And Amanda West have been duking it out.
Yo.
Oh,
Nice
pretty nice save
by
right
Amanda
there.
West and
What a
Megan
save.
Fuller.
Yeah.
We are still
It's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Back behind him. Yep.
Hey, listen, not for nothing. I thought Amanda West has been getting a little aggressive lately, and it's been fun.
It's been entertaining.
It's been entertaining to watch. You know, like, listen, nobody's wrecked,
Yeah.
but she's got a wind under her belt, and she's driving like
hungry for more now.
Yeah, she's
Let's
driving.
go.
That's all it takes, though. Sometimes she's
Yeah.
driving like she belongs up front,
Right.
and she's acting like it. So
She's
good
ready
for
to
her.
go. Come on.
Nice save, Meg. Nice save, Meg. All right.
Limited late models. Winner is Kevin Cormier.
All right, so let's get to our man Travis here. Now, he avoided
Yep.
disaster not once but twice from what the video has told us today.
All right. Let's see. Let's see.
have a look-see right here, shall
Let's
we?
have a look. See.
Oh, what happened?
Hold on.
Hold on.
How do I hit? All right.
Ramsey,
There it goes.
You got us?
Yeah, I got you.
And Lavoie. Contact
Oh,
for
oh,
third.
oh,
Connor
oh,
Jensen
oh,
gets
oh,
into
oh,
third
oh,
bay.
oh.
Everybody pinches low. Paradise gets into third bay. Devin
Dude.
Jensen spins.
What a great call by Bonza. That's fast.
Contact for
So hold
third.
on, just
Connor
so
Jensen
everybody
gets into third
knows, because
bay.
he's new to
Everybody
the division here. This is Travis right here. Disaster's
low.
coming.
Paradise gets into
Gets right
bay.
out of there.
Devin Jensen spins.
It is a
It's so undercover. You know what I mean? Like,
How'd you enjoy your first race out there?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah?
I had a blast. Yeah.
Bro, car looked fast as hell.
It felt fast.
It looked like the 11 car. Like the way it hunted off the corners and stuff, just the way it acted, had like the same attitude, probably the same setup, right? And the thing just looked like it was hunting everything down in front of it, even like Lavoie at the end. You reeled Lavoie up, and maybe there wasn't. Lavoie's fast enough, just fast enough to do that. But my God, if that's what's to come for you guys next, you've got a lot to look forward
dude,
to.
and you knew it was going to be a good night for that car after what you were doing over in testing earlier in the day.
Oh, you tested during the day?
Yeah, we tested earlier.
You know, it was
He was
great.
driving it like a madman. You were
Was
up
he?
in the wall, right?
Dude, did you see the chrome wheels on that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Well, listen, it's
Black and chromies, that thing looked good.
Chrome wheels are the best.
Aren't they?
Come on.
Thank you.
Yes.
we go.
Yes, that's
Somebody
a
else.
good take over
That
here.
car always shows up with chromies.
all right. So here's another one where Travis was right behind some banging action here. What happened? Oh, that's me. I
Not
got
a
it.
lot of room there. He's leaning on that 83 as they race side by side for 6. More contact. Serdell hangs on.
the hell was
Both
happening
cars
here?
You're right in it,
No, what
too.
is happening here? Look at
Way
this.
up the track right in front of Hydar as they continue to
Winter's
battle
going
it
for
out
it.
hard
Look at
for
this.
that
Look at
sixth
this.
position.
just in front
Three
of
wide,
that
crazy.
pack.
What is the 83 doing? What is he
I
doing?
don't know what the hell that was, man.
What the hell was that?
I was just so shocked.
Entertaining video, I can tell you that.
It really is. Yeah, we were watching like, oh my goodness, what's going on? But damn, yeah, that was a great run. The 14, that kid is good.
Yeah.
He starts up front. He's aggressive. He feels like he belongs too. Like you got to knock that dude off the perch.
Right.
Right? When he's up front leading like that, he's going to be a tough customer to beat. But our in-house guest, man, he pretty much put on a nice little show coming through the field. Man, how did it feel?
Felt really good. I mean, they're
Any different than the streeter?
Yeah, it's different than the streeter. They carry a lot more speed through the corner. Not really sure what that contributes to exactly.
Right,
Maybe
right.
it's a different tire. They got locked rears versus the streeter has
Oh,
an
yeah.
open rear.
That's a lot.
So yeah, it definitely felt different, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. It was an impressive debut for Hydar. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Top 4, right? Yeah, 4th place.
Yeah, give that dude some handicap.
Right.
Watch out. Right?
So the plans to go double duty both divisions for the rest of the year?
We're gonna try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it happens or not, we'll see. But we're gonna try to.
Yeah, right on.
So is the streeter for sale?
No.
Dang.
Streeter is not for sale.
Okay.
Too much fun still to be had in that thing?
Yeah, Diego's
right
trying to
on.
hop in that thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Diego.
No, Ernie's coming back. He did a little trial run
But listen,
Friday.
this
He's
is what-
coming back.
Is he?
Nice.
I don't know.
Come on, don't
cool,
tease us
though.
like that.
I would be. Oh, my
I
goodness.
love
I'm
that.
for it.
I love the connection. Like you streeters, like you guys can't shake that, right? Like you and your brother always
Love
went back to
'em.
him.
Love
Corey
'em.
Hutchins went back to him. You could see Alan Coates bounce back into one anytime. Ed Pulio's always said how he loved those cars. Ernie, obviously, now working with you. Like, you guys always get drawn back to those. There's no surprise that you say, we ain't selling that thing.
No, sure. I
You
talk
know?
to Pulio weekly.
Yeah.
He always says to me, "Damn, man, I don't have any interest getting back in modifieds." And, I didn't either, but I says, "Damn, the streeters
Right.
look like fun."
Yeah.
And obviously my brother can't get away from them.
Well, I mean,
you'll probably be locked
yeah.
in for life too, dude.
They're
It's-
so fun.
They're heavy and they drive like crap. Like, isn't that like where it's at as a driver, right? Compared to the other divisions?
Well, his doesn't drive like crap.
Have you not seen
Yeah,
the
let's-
11?
have
this
you-
year?
have you-
Listen,
do you
let's
watch
put,
the
let's put that
videos?
up against an XK mod and see
Damn.
how it does. I mean, geez.
Goodness gracious.
All right, Rams, what else you got?
Well, talking about streeters.
Yeah.
Brandon Warren won his first
Hey,
street stock race.
I knew that was coming. He almost got one like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was
First career street stock race win,
He
right?
listen. I'm just speaking as a fan here.
Yeah.
The first race, he gave up, and I attributed it to, this is just my opinion, looking in the mirror coming into the corner. He missed his line completely, and lost the lead. Almost did it again, and then they had a yellow flag. He had a green-white checker. His car fired off so good. He got so far out front. There was no way to really to blow that. But I was happy to see him win, and it's been coming for him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, always love the first-time winners.
Oh, yeah.
So our man Travis said that he loves the streeters, but let's see this clip here. Does he love this?
Oh,
Through circuit, all of a sudden, here comes Lafayette. He
Yeah, almost
touches.
get out of this,
Effort
too.
is there.
Almost
Bouncing
get out
off
of-
the wall.
yeah,
Another
yeah,
sweet
yeah,
spot.
yeah.
He gets hooked. He goes spinning like a top. Waterman loses a wheel. We are under
can we watch that
yellow.
again?
Holy cow.
Would you like
Let
to
me
see
just
it
see.
again?
I really want to see what the hell happened here, because I was taken back when it happened.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, here comes Lafayette. He touches.
Lafayette and Aslan,
is there.
almost
somebody,
then
Bouncing off
Waterman into the
High on
wall.
sweet spot. He gets hooked.
I'd
He
be
goes
curious.
spinning like
Downey
a
got
top.
just by that.
Waterman loses
I'd
a
be
wheel.
curious. Not that I want to start any kind of trouble.
You would, though.
No, but I'm curious what the
The
people
Bell's getting a lot of work tonight.
I know.
what people think about what happened there. It didn't look good to me on the initial look when I was in the garage working, and I'm like, I couldn't believe it just happened.
What happened to the car? What took you out? What happened to the car?
I ripped the tire right off the wheel.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, they said it was Waterman's
That
tire,
was
but
yours.
it was
That
actually,
was my tire.
Hydar's,
That was
yeah.
your tire.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
from
yeah.
the
Oh
11.
wow.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Listen, I enjoy watching Waterman when he comes, because he makes Travis work
Yeah.
harder than anybody else. That's for sure. I really, really, really hate seeing wrecked race cars. And that was almost disastrous for both of you guys. Lucky you got out pretty much unscathed, tires, and that's about it? Or is the car all screwed up?
Oh, the rear end's bent. And,
Yeah. Travis does not enjoy that, Sean.
Yeah.
Travis does not definitely enjoy that. But
Not
yeah,
that part.
Yeah, but listen, you hate to see it. You hope it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it. Because it was easy, came off, and it. Listen, he's a hell of a shoe.
Well, he bounced off the wall. I mean, I don't.
But
Yeah.
I know. But listen, the only person that knows is him.
Yeah. Right.
Only person that knows is him. And when you get a free shot at the fastest car,
Yeah.
you get a free shot, right? And so you just hope that didn't happen. But
Right.
I don't know. It stinks to be him, but whatever. It is what it is now. Happy I'm on this end, not on your end.
Continue on, Rem.
Fast Friday at Seekonk.
All right.
Pure Stocks winner, Danny Massa Jr.
Okay. Is that a question?
Yes.
That's correct. Yes, you're good.
Thank you. Sport 4's winner, Justin LeDuc. Legend car winner, Jacob Burns.
All right, then. So I think this may be, is this our first Legend car clip of the season? We've done them before.
Remember that bad wreck?
Oh, yeah, the in-car. Yeah. So this is a good finish to the Legend car race, Fast Friday at Seekonk.
They roll off of 4. 4 laps to go this time at the stripe. That time it's a 17. Just edging them out as they head down into turn 1.
Off of 2 they come, and Burns able to bounce back. Is now even with
That's
Sylvia.
Burns on the outside.
Into 3 and 4.
Chase Sylvia on the
They are stuck
inside.
like glue. Sylvia pulls out by a tire, takes the lead back, and controls in a 1 and 2.
Off the corner they come, and Burns trying to wind up that outside. Gets a good run down the back straightaway, trying to shut the door down into 3. Sylvia still
think
right
maybe
there
Sylvia
on the
was gonna
inside.
clear him, but
2
no.
laps to go.
Dude,
As
this
they
Sylvia's been
door
running
handle,
great there
door handle down the
weekly,
front
too.
straightaway. Helger sits 3rd. Parsons is 4th. Tessia rounds out the top 5 as they roll down into 3.
Burns
Good
pulls
racing,
out
man.
by half a car length. Helger back in for 3rd, with Parsons and Tessia rounding out the top 5. White flag is out.
Oh,
Burns
yeah.
pulls out by half a car length, and they'll drag race down the back stretch for the final time.
Down into 3 and 4. Burns with a
Still
half a
just
car length.
can't quite
Sylvia
clear him
down on
going
the
into
inside.
3.
They roll off the corner. Dead even off the corner. Down to the stripe. It'll be Burns.
That's a good race.
Wow, that was the finish, huh?
That was impressive.
That's a good run.
That's a really good race. Yep.
Man, Seekonk has been putting up some fantastic races weekly, whether it's Fast Fridays
Yeah.
or their Saturday program.
Yeah, unbelievable. No shortage of clips. We've had a clip from Seekonk, at least one every week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's been great.
And you don't see a lot where, all of the lanes at any given track are virtually equal, but every week we see a clip that kind of suggests that from Seekonk.
Yeah.
Shocking. But I'm not complaining. Gonna have to get up there eventually.
I mean, we'll be there November 2nd.
We will.
What's that? Is that for the house? Yes, sir. Yeah.
I mean, that's not going to be a weekly show. That's the tri-track race.
I want to go to that
There's
one.
There's not going to be any of the weekly divisions there, but
Yeah.
I'm going to be freezing my little tushy off.
I mean, listen, we should start a tally of the amount of times Diego said he's going to come do a race with us.
And
And then
never
it doesn't.
does.
And then
Yeah.
doesn't.
I didn't say I was going with you.
Well,
Oh,
You're such a freaking people pleaser, man.
you know what? That's not a bad comeback. Good for you.
I got to ask my wife.
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Bandolero Outlaws, Parker Davis.
All right, we got another one.
That's a good racing name.
Pretty Parker Davis.
Parker
I
Davis.
mean, his name could be Davis Parker. You don't know.
Rolls off the tongue.
2 in a row, I believe.
It
And his
does
name
roll
could be
off the
Castro
tongue.
Pollard even.
That's right. So
Castro.
listen, we got some it's a pretty gnarly wreck right here.
Oh,
by the way.
man. Dude, Mason ran up to me and showed me
now
this.
separates himself by
This is
a half
crazy.
a car length on DeSoma. And there is a bit of calamity going on. That turn 4 has been calamity corner,
yeah.
and the big
One's
one
flipped right
happens in
over.
turn
They
number
look like toy cars.
I didn't
That
even
looks
see
like a toy
something.
car
Somebody
accident.
flipped?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even see it.
Just look at the ball of cars.
I didn't even see it
amorphous
flip.
There's a
block.
car that
on the
comes in.
outside,
That comes.
and
Let's see if my
Wakefield
cursor can
now
help us here.
separates himself
The car
by a
comes
half
in
a
late
car
here.
length on DeSoma. And there is a bit
This
of
guy right
calamity
here.
going on.
This guy right here.
That turn 4 has
Boom.
been calamity
He's over
corner,
right there.
and the big one
Right here.
happens in turn number 4.
Yep.
That's scary.
There's a fair amount of cars there, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nick cut that off or that was in the edit, but we need to stay with that. Get some cars pulled apart. Just a friendly little tip about getting some good footage there. But okay, carry on.
Bandolero Bandits winner. Luca Dib.
Who?
Luca Dib.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's 2 in a row for Luca Dib as well.
Luca
Yeah.
Dib.
Start calling him Luca
Hey,
Dub.
guess what?
What?
You're
that
never
wasn't
going to freaking believe this
Say,
one.
Travis, you
What?
thought it was funny.
Guess what my wife's birthday is?
Oh, my God.
November 3rd.
Second.
Oh, the 2nd. Oh yeah, that's the Saturday. Yeah. Well, he's out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue
We'll end
on.
up not hanging out together.
I want to be a pit road reporter, can I?
You wouldn't know what to do there.
Oh, thank you.
Technology?
Yes, I want to be with Fro and do like interviews.
No.
Diego, I don't know. You'd start farting and
See,
they wouldn't want to.
Dude,
Right.
seriously.
They wouldn't want to be. I'm
Fro's
sorry.
good at that.
Don't
You
tell
are not.
everybody my business.
You tell everybody your business already in the pre-show every week, pretty much.
All right, I'm sorry.
Talking about interviews.
No, Diego, no.
Were you nervous talking to Georgie?
Huh?
Were you nervous talking to Georgie?
Oh, yeah, I messed it up on the first one.
Yeah, they didn't put that in there.
Yeah, thank God. There was an outtake where
So-
I think I called him like George Bassett Sr. or something.
Whatever he did.
Yeah, I don't know. We couldn't use the first take.
So if you don't know, when we do the tri-track stuff, we interview the top 5 at the end of the night, and Rob usually does the on-camera part, and Remy actually usually films, but she was at Watkins Glen, so I did the filming. And when I saw Bassett finish 4th, I'm like, oh man, Rob's just gonna lose his mind.
I was shaking.
He's gonna lose
Dude,
his mind.
stop.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I'm starstruck. Can't help it.
Stop. Dude,
Listen,
you hear this guy?
Woody
I
Pitcat,
love
Matt
it.
Hirschman, Mike Christopher Jr., all stars, right? And I mean, not that George Brissett is not, but out of all of them, it's
Georgie,
the mad
That's
pup.
the one that I messed
The mad
up.
pup that
hey.
gets him all
Yeah.
giggly googly.
Travis, you better let the mad pup know
Yeah.
what kind of fans he has
Yeah.
here. Because look at this one, too. She gets just as
Yeah.
giddy talking about
Yeah.
Bassett.
Well, dude, he's my fro twin. That's what Remy's been calling
Oh,
him.
for
the
sure.
fro
That's
twin.
true. You guys
Yeah,
are
it's very
kinda like,
similar hair texture.
Yeah.
You could see it.
Very
It works,
similar
I
hair texture.
But yeah, that was the only interview where I really was like, blah, 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 oh boy, like we got to start over.
That's great.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Yeah, that's literally what I was
Yeah.
thinking to myself during that first take.
Anyway, I just had to ask that because I saw the interview and I was like, nah, this wasn't the first take.
Good call, Rem.
Yep.
Okay, let's go to Saturday night at Waterford,
All right.
or like I called it earlier,
Oh my
Water
God.
Bowl.
Water
We're
bowl.
warming up. This is probably going to be a reel later on in the week. She asked some question about the Speedbowl, and she's like, am I going to do that for the Water Bowl? I said, excuse me?
The water bowl.
The Water Bowl. Out of all the names the Speedbowl's had over the years, I just kind of looked at her like,
Wow.
it's never going to stop.
Hey, but have you
It's
seen
just-
that place after a rainstorm?
But even then,
Kinda fitting.
I feel like we still never called it that, though. Did we, Diego?
Never.
Right.
I've never. There was been a lot of
So I'm
nicknames.
saying, like, leave it to Remy to
Oh my goodness.
Come on,
70-something years that track's been around, and Remy will come up with
Water
something that it's never been called before. Yeah.
Rebrand.
Going down to the
Water Bowl.
WB. Yeah, for real.
Right.
Anyway,
Corporate minimalism comes to the Speedbowl finally.
SK Modified
Come on,
winner.
Rich, get yourself
Calm
together.
down,
Come
Remy.
on.
Calm down.
Let's go.
SK Modified winner, Anthony Flannery.
All right. Well, the story to this bad boy is just right off the rip here.
Yep.
In the
Dude.
Coming out of 4 to take the green.
I've watched this at least 20 times. I don't know
I
what
want
the hell
to
happened.
see if me and your take are the same.
I don't have a take. I don't
You
know what
don't?
the hell
I
happened.
kept replaying it at lunch the other day, and I'm like trying to figure out what happened.
All right. Well, let's try it here. Here we
Okay.
go. Ready, Rems?
Let's do it.
This is the initial start. Okay. That ended the night for
A lot of guys.
really? I thought it was just
Or a lot of
47.
guys effectively
Timmy
had their
Jordan
night
did.
out.
Timmy Jordan came in there 1 point down
yeah.
Yep.
with the fastest car all day.
Can we
in
get
practice.
that again at like half
You
speed?
You sure can. Not half speed, but here you
So
go.
listen, I was trying to watch. So you watch it, right?
Yeah.
I thought Timmy Jordan pushed the 81. Timmy Jordan never pushed the 81.
Nope.
The 81 climbed over the back of the 51. Is
Yeah.
what it looked like to me. And then it all stopped right in front of Timmy. Like they're all pushing. The back rows are pushing, I think.
You let me know when you want to see it again. I'm
I'm
ready.
ready.
To go. All right, here
I'm
we go.
ready.
Let's get a look.
Dude, I don't know.
I still don't know what the hell happened. Did the 51 not go?
I don't know. Roll it back one more time.
It
One
looked
more
like
time.
the 81 climbed up on the 51's rear nerve bar
It's
for
hard-
some reason or another.
You can't really tell. There's like a pole right where the ideal viewing angle would be of that.
I'll blame that on the cameraman. But here we go.
Okay.
I don't know.
I could say this.
No idea what the
I
hell.
can say this. So let's watch it one more time. Cause I got. wait. No. Because I think the 51 was on the pole and he took the outside, right? Do you watch how late they are? They are on the front stretch and he hasn't gone yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, did the 51 not go?
Yeah, and they're on the front stretch, and those guys are just getting antsy as hell. I mean, they're on the front stretch, just about.
So last time, and here's to Diego's point that the go ahead, put it up there. That the 51 was on the pole. There he's on the scoreboard.
Yep.
So he chose the outside.
And the 72 wants to go, but he's waiting too.
He's got to wait for the 51
He has
to go.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, Diego.
Yeah.
I didn't really notice that.
I mean, they're past the second line.
On the first dozen watches.
Right? They're almost at the exit. You know, I don't know if Rob thought the 72 was leading them because you know how you start playing games, right? So you feel like somebody's leading you, and then you're like, oh, I'm not going to go. They're going to call it back.
Something always happens.
Right? But unfortunately, it cost Timmy Jordan possibly the points championship.
Well, I mean,
but
we don't have
I'm just saying because the 25 to beat the 25 at the Speedbowl is a tall order.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we're going to go over the points later, but he did drop from first to fourth now. He's 16 back, which is a lot with their point system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say this real quick about Anthony Flannery.
Yeah.
I know you guys know I pick him all the time, and he's a personal friend.
Yep.
I think he is one of the most underrated drivers in the SKs because at Stafford, he hasn't been there long, and he's been very competitive up there. And at Waterford, I almost feel like you have to beat him because he's good for...
You know, you only picked him once.
I did?
Yeah.
He's good for like 3 or 5 wins, I think, at the Speedbowl and an SK. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
With like Eric Burnt, Timmy Jordan, Janovic, all these guys there to knock off that many wins.
Yeah, man, listen, you're not going to tell me he's good. I know. I
just feel like he's under the radar a lot, doesn't get the love that he deserves sometimes, whether it was in Legends, late models, no matter what. But
yeah.
Anyways, carry on.
All right. SK Light winner, Nick Hovey.
People is getting mad about
3
that
in a row.
kid.
Yep.
Oh, they are hating on that kid bad.
I called that one.
Boo. I spotted for him too.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
Yes, it did. I said, "Come on, little
Nicky."
Nicky."
He wins despite you spotting for him.
Oh, he does. and Walt says to me, "Why do you keep calling him Little Nicky? He's clear, and you saying Little Nicky."
That was a weird Adam Sandler movie, wasn't it?
Yes, very weird. But anyways, I was happy for Nick. He's going for a record this week, 5 in a row.
Yeah.
If he wins, I think that's a record for the SK Lights.
You sure about that?
You can have a little look-see?
Yeah, I can.
SK Lights, that's what he's going for this week.
All right, I'll look it up. Rems, you continue on over there.
Okay. Truck winner, Austin Long.
Great win.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
That was so awaited.
Great win.
Yep.
Listen, Austin and Mike, they were on our team last year, and they worked on our late model, and then we went and bought, with Austin, Jim Boyle's truck over the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And Austin and Mike, they started redoing the truck, and then like a month and a half before the season started, they were like, the thing was like half done, and they're like, we're just going to wait till mid-season to come out, and I'm like, man. But you know how it is, right, Travis? They scrambled to finish the truck. Austin's never raced anything but motocross before.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's never raced. Now, Mike, his father, I've known forever. We ran enduro cars together.
Waterford guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Carnes camp when Carnes ran, and he worked with Teddy Marsh. And anyways, they've been vastly improving week in, week out, faster and faster. I could see Austin line getting better and better, and everything clicked for him this Saturday, man. It's to get your first win in your first year, and then, every week the momentum was carrying more and more and more. So I said to Mike, I was spotting for the 30 car, and I says, if you guys get out front, you could take it. And that's exactly what they did.
All right, real quick to go back to Hovey. So the record is 4. That was his 3rd in a row.
Oh, okay.
The record's for John Kurtzman and Bubby Brower back in the X-Mod days, and then Tony Membrino in 2015.
Okay.
And they all have won 4 in a row. So he'll be going to tie it, and my dogs are super excited about that.
Oh, hell yeah. They are.
So, I mean, he's still got one step at a time. You got to tie the record before you can break the record. Let's take it one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Street Stocks, Norm Root the 3rd.
All right, we got some more street stock action at the bowl. Nothing too crazy other than to say that this is just a lot of fun to watch. Street stocks at the bowl. So that's Aaron Plemons on the pole, Sean Gaedecke's outside, Norm Root right behind him, Al Stone, Ed Gertsch.
Dude, the 80 car.
He's a machine,
dude. The thing is just ridiculous. No, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
Every race that goes on, they get better and better.
Yeah, it definitely has that thing dialed in, man.
And coming in, dude, here I thought the 12 was going to just dominate the whole season.
Oh, right. Yeah. I got to tell you this. I think the kid in the 67,
yep,
he's a wheel, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, he is a
Listen,
wheel.
all these guys can wheel.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
You know? I mean, you look at, Aaron and Norm, that's the next generation. You know, Gaedecke's got 2 championships.
Oh, yeah,
Stone's got a gazillion of them. Ed Gertsch has got, you know, like, that's all good stuff right there.
Yeah.
How many wins does Norm Root have for this year now?
5.
Yeah, he's won 4 of the last 5 or something.
He's won, you're right, 4 of the last 5. Yep.
That's crazy.
He's got 5 for
right?
the whole season.
That's crazy against Stone, Gaedecke, Gersh.
Yep.
Those
Aaron.
guys.
Stacked field.
Those guys are good.
Yeah.
Gersh is no slouch. Plemons is no slouch. Gaedecke will give you a run.
Yep.
You know, there may only be 12, but 7 of them are fast.
You take it home. Yep.
So to win 4 of 5, God, you guys should be hella proud at home right now.
Yeah.
Great. And I'd almost feel like, you know, you get out, and I went back and looked at lap times.
Yep.
He got out front. He only turned like the 4th or 5th fastest lap of the feature, the 80. But he turns the same laps, I think, all the time.
Yeah, just consistent.
He got out front, and he almost backed it down to like he lost like 2 or 3 tenths. It's almost like he kept it 4 out. You know what I mean? It just kept it comfortable. Didn't overdrive his car.
Right.
He's really coming into his own. His father is a past champ.
Yep.
Father got that thing tuned in.
Yeah.
And
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Definitely.
Okay. And then legend car winner PJ Evans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, PJ's killing it.
So I love Phil Evans, so that means I love PJ Evans.
Yep.
Congratulations, guys.
You could make the case like PJ was he was not like Mason is officially part of the Sid's View crew.
Yeah.
With how much he hangs out with us, which I love. But
Yep.
back in the day when PJ was Mason's age and younger, he would always come up.
Really?
Yeah. Every time Saturday night he would come up and either tell me about a race he saw on TV or about his Little League game or something.
Dude.
And just a great kid. It's great to see him doing well now, you know?
I'm going to tell you this. That kid, this is just my opinion of PJ Evans. You could put him in a SK Light, SK. It doesn't matter what it is. He hops in that Sportsman.
Right.
He's running up front.
I know.
Like he's been running Sportsman for years.
Yeah.
And the kid's like his first race.
Well,
I'm like,
I mean, he's in that Coates Evans DNA. That's right. They all have a little sportsman in their blood. You know what I mean?
really is
Yeah.
silky smooth though. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody just gets in like you got in that car. When you got in your SK Light, you just go out and win. You get into that limited Sportsman this week. It doesn't matter.
Limited late model.
Limited late model.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's like the Waterford Sportsman. I get him screwed up a little bit. But all right.
All right. Full size enduro winner is Glenn Marion Jr.
You know who that is? Do you have any idea who that is?
Wasn't he affiliated with like Goss's
That's
team? Back
Goss's his uncle, I think.
Yeah.
We used to sit next to him on the old bleachers.
Yeah.
He used to say, "You guys want a mud pie? You want a mud pie?" Him and his brother. So they always come and talk to us, me and Sean, every week.
Yeah.
He's like John Cerisi was the Enduro Emperor. This kid is really the Enduro Emperor.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So.
And did Mitch not bring it home second in that race?
Oh, can I tell you a Mitch story?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
So, Mitch is just like tireless. He'll do freaking anything down there, right? So, Mitch films the podium interviews for us when we do the Speedbowl history races. And then, like, if it's Rob or Remy, whoever's shooting it, Nicole, they'll go down and get that footage from at the end of the night. So Mitch sends me a message early in the day. He's like, I'm running the Enduro. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, well, I'll have Rob come get the footage from me after the SK. The SKs was last, before the Enduro.
Yep.
I said, I'll get the footage from you then. He's like, okay. So I text that to Rob, and then I forgot to tell Rob, you should go down there and film the podium interviews, right? Because Mitch is in the race. Well, Mitch finishes second. And
Flush out his camera.
I didn't get the message to Rob in time, so Mitch gets out of his car, finishes second, gets out of his car, grabs his phone, and starts filming the podium because he didn't see Rob down there.
So
It's like,
insane.
wow,
dude, that's awesome.
That's dedication,
That's
dude.
commitment.
Mitch is the best.
Right.
Dude, that's
He's the
awesome.
best.
He's great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay. So Saturday night at Seekonk, right?
No, say it better. Come on.
Yes.
Seekonk.
Thank you.
That's
Happy-
more like it.
That's what JJ says. I come home. She goes, Dad, you hear Remy say Seaconk?
No way.
Yes.
All right, Remy, you may continue.
Okay. Pro Stocks winner Bobby Pellin the third.
All right, so we got a couple things we got to get going here with this Pro Stock race. So let me cue this up right here. So I was thinking about picking Dave Darling for this race. By the way, I got to chat with him up at the Star Speedway. He was up there with his dad and family. Yeah, good to talk to him. So
Position 1 through
get this
3.
out here,
Vinny
Rems.
Arenagato is running right there. He's
Aaron
gonna try
Nagato
to
with
make a
Dave
move down
Darling.
into 1 and 2. He's still glued to the back bumper of Dave Darling.
Darling's leading the
Down
majority
the
of this
backstretch.
race.
Vinny Arenagato, 28 laps in the books. It'll be 11 laps to go when they cross the stripe right now. Dave
Vinny
Darling
hasn't
continues
won
to
this
lead,
year
but
yet.
Arenagato has not.
Oh!
Big contact. Spinning Dave Darling.
Oh, the
Vinny
17 got away
Wow.
with it.
And the yellow is out.
Yep. All right, so you got that happening. And then
Wow.
this race just had an amazing battle to finish it off. Let's go right there. Oh, look
With
at-
Chevy Equinox EV,
gotta love that
you and
Seaconk monetizing the channel. Good for them.
Yeah, chase that bag,
Yeah.
Seaconk.
All right, let's.
Hammers it up.
Here we go.
Bounces off a couple of cars. We stay green as they roll down the front.
Oh, I
stretch.
take it they put the
Billy
17
Brady
to
with
the
right
rear.
front
Yeah.
fender
Yeah.
hanging off. And look at the battle for the lead. Pelland up
Says
top,
Bobby Pellin in the
Estrella down
12
low.
and Dylan
Pelland
Estrella
up
in the
top.
46.
Estrella right there. They continue to battle. They stay green. 8 laps
Man,
to
does
go
that not
here.
look like
Up
fun?
front,
Yeah.
Bobby Pellin
Good
third.
race.
Pellin,
Doesn't it look like
Pellin,
good
Estrella for the
racing?
lead. Give the advantage right now to
Oh,
Pelland
some
off
contact.
4.
Yeah.
Dick Benoit trying to get up onto the podium, closes right up on the 22 of Jennison. Takes a look down to the inside. Black flag out for Brady
I mean,
for that right front
this is
fender.
like in the legend
Down
car
off
race
the
as
second,
well. Like
fourth
that,
corner.
Wow.
the outside's
Here
where you
comes
got the
Estrella, back
momentum,
down to the bottom,
but
Pelland
because you're
again,
inside,
holding
you
it
always
off
still
at
have
the
a
stripe.
shot, man. It's just
Across
Right.
awesome.
the stripe and down the backstretch. 5 laps to go here at the
So,
stripe.
anyways, 5
Bobby
laps to
Pellin
go.
the third with a nose.
Just great race, man.
God, it
Good stuff.
seems so
Travis,
hard.
you said you went there for the first time this year,
Yeah.
and it was a weekly show.
I was a tour race.
Oh, okay, for the tour race.
Yep.
And you liked it.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah.
The
I think
racing was awesome.
the racing's awesome. The configuration is cool. It's got like that amphitheater style kind of feel to it. You know, the midway is like above the grandstands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It seemed like
It's
there
really
wasn't
neat.
a bad seat there.
Yeah, there really isn't. And they're seating all the way around the track. Yeah. It's a cool place.
We
Yeah.
usually sit on the concrete blocks on the backstretch.
Well, it is the Concrete Palace.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
where we
fitting.
like to
Good
go.
for you, Diego.
Yes.
All right. So late model winner Jacob Burns.
That dude is on fire.
All right, so we got our another little clip here we are chocked full
Dude,
of clips tonight.
he
on the
must
Sid's
own
View podcast.
Seaconk, this
Here we go.
kid, huh?
Check it out.
9 laps to go. That time at the stripe, make it 8.
Uh-oh.
This is so that's your boy Sousa in the lead.
Yeah, it is.
Charlie Rose.
But Sousa keeps that.
And watch how your
38, glued to the
boy,
bottom, gets a little bit loose. Charlie
watch how he gets the lead
nudge.
right here.
Here comes Burns. Look at Sousa
Oh.
back down to the bottom.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Vinny
whoa,
back
whoa,
down
what
to
is
the
going
back.
on
Here
there?
comes Burns down low.
Oh.
Smoke
Hey, they kept
coming
it
in.
together.
I don't know
They
if
did
Charlie
keep it
Rose
together.
has a problem, but Jacob Rowdy Burns to the lead. Chase Belcher looking for second.
Yeah.
Down into
So
Wow.
Jacob Rowdy Burns.
yeah.
Wow.
What a name.
So he won the Legends race on Friday and the late model race on Saturday. Good weekend for him.
And he won last weekend, too.
Yes.
Late
Correct.
models. Back-to-back late model wins. And that's their chase, right?
Oh, we'll get to the chase later.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sport Trucks winner is Rick Martin. And then Sportsman winner is Nick Wood.
So Rick Martin, 112, 113.
Dude, he's been around forever.
Yeah.
He raced with Ernie. No, when Ernie was racing back in Ernie's going to be like, damn, Diego. But he was racing a pro stock back at Thompson back in the day when Ernie and Junior were taking names in the throwback 97 car you had last year.
Yeah.
Back then. And Rick Martin was a threat then. So long.
I tried to get Remy to say radical Rick Martin. She said, do I need to have the extra word? I said, no, just go with Rick Martin.
Why wouldn't you say it? That's what they know
Diego,
him by.
You know the deal.
Listen.
Can you say it?
No.
Please.
I can't do this right now.
You can't say radical, Rick Martin?
Radical.
Yes.
You can suck it.
Yes. Okay.
Listen. When I got here, my brain was already turned off from work.
It was?
I couldn't.
Yeah.
When I get later into the actual news we have, I might just screw up something, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go to Riverhead, okay?
Shall we? Let's go.
All right, NASCAR Modified Tour was there. Can we guess the winner? Ron Silk.
Yeah. So,
Hey, it was hotly contested, though. I mean,
was.
what the hell was going on?
yeah,
at the
him
end
and
there?
Justin were bumping and banging like crazy.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
3 out of 4 for Silk down there.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I think him and Justin have won like the last 8 races down there, something
Yeah.
crazy. So, yeah. Did you guys watch it on Flow?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I just watched the replays.
Yeah, I watched the highlight reel, which was like the last like straight. Basically, from like 20 to go to 10 to go, was just all in there.
Tough broadcast, if I'm being honest.
Really?
But, yeah.
So did you get a chance to watch the whole thing?
I watched like the last half of it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what had happened to Bonsignor, but from what I understand, had the left front beat off of him.
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
I'm not bad.
I mean, I couldn't pick him, but if I could have, he would have been my pick.
Who's that, Bonsignor?
Yeah, hometown track. But I mean, Silk's won 3 out of 4, so he does pretty well there too.
Yep.
Right? At least he got one right at some point. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You just waved at me off camera. I saw it.
Oh my God, such a sore loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go to Star Speedway. All right, so Friday winners, Pass North, Rusty Poland, and then Evolve Pro Truck Series, Ryan Kuhn.
My man Taylor busted up a sway bar or something.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Listen, it's hard to beat Kuhn. Whenever they show up, as long as they could pass Marshall's dyno rule, he will be the winner. It's tough to beat him, for sure. But hey, he's still running what's his name? Todd Taylor, though, still leading the way in that series, so
Yeah, he's a point leader.
yeah,
Right.
he is.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Saturday, 350 Super Series, Bobby Timmons. Northeast Super Modified winner, John McKennedy, Nima.
What?
I heard you breathe, so I was like, "Oh, you gonna say
is
something?"
it okay if I breathe? I don't
No,
wanna
you can't
die during
breathe.
the podcast.
You cannot breathe. I'm sorry. All right. So Nima Midgets, Avery Store, and then Nima Lights.
Come on.
Mike Pernisigilio.
You got there a little bit. Yeah. It's a win for you, actually. But yeah. So listen, that's John McKennedy's 5th Star Classic win, by the way.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He won it in 2013, 2018, 2020, 2021, and again on Saturday.
How is he so cracked?
So
He's good.
Is it just the car? Like, I feel like the super mods are, you get spread out and then that's that.
Dude, he's a
Right?
he's a wheel man.
I know.
Straight wheel man, dude.
I was chatting with him on Sunday because he was in the Monaco race, and I was like, "You've had a good weekend so far," and he basically said like that's his home track. Like,
Yeah.
That's so.
How about I don't know. I know you know this name, that Avery Store.
Yeah.
Is that's a guy, right?
Correct.
You see
Well, the
like
Store family's pretty legendary.
Yeah.
In the
It's-
midget racing. Yeah.
It seems like Remy's reading his name off weekly.
Yeah, I know.
Weekly.
And then I think it was a Brittany store that won a NEMA race at the Speedbowl.
Okay.
I don't know the family tree though, if that's his sister or what. But I remember that because that happened during a Sid's View day. And Russ Stores, I believe, in the near Hall of Fame. Like that's a pretty famous family.
Yeah, that's cool.
Midgets. Yep.
All right, let's go to Saturday.
We were already on Saturday, but
Or
go ahead.
Sunday.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Monaco Modified winner, Woody Pitcat.
Yeah. Smoked him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a pretty dominant car the whole race. And then they had some pit stops. And Max Zackham actually played the pit strategy. He stayed out, restarted, and had a good restart and was running pretty strong for quite some time.
Yeah. Then he got knocked to the high
But then
side.
Woody got underneath him, knocked him to the top side. I think he ended up finishing 6th.
So how about,
Yep.
did anything
You
happen?
can watch the full race on the Sid's View YouTube channel, by the way.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So listen, we went up there, filmed it, me and Rob, put a bunch of in-cars in, and then while we were driving home, I was driving, Rob was ripping footage onto the laptop so that I could come home and edit it, and we popped it up on the YouTube channel by the next morning. Bang.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, you know what that is? That's what you call, that's a win for us.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's teamwork.
That's right. But yeah, Woody smoked him, man. They had a
No contenders?
There was. It's not like he led the whole thing. There was this little like pitch strategy, concept. I guess is as much as you can call it in the middle. But
here's how I look
the
at
caution
it.
came again, and they all pit.
I had a rear bumper cam on Woody's car.
Yeah.
And I used it once early in the race because everybody was bunched up on the start. So that's why I'm saying he smoked him, because that footage was otherwise useless. That's how far ahead he was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Good run for Mikey Christopher.
Yeah, in the 07.
First time there, top 5.
Yeah. First time in that car, first time at that track.
Yeah.
Won his heat race. Yeah.
Yeah,
he was impressive.
It's a great
Yep.
run there for him.
And then, the Mad Pup. Throwing
Mad
in
Pup
top
finished
5.
4th.
Yep.
You didn't go?
Made Rob's
No, I
day.
didn't make it.
What the hell?
I know.
He says I know.
He's got 2 cars he's got to worry about.
Oh yeah. He had one of them was a little damaged.
Didn't
He had to go
Jorgie
home.
come from the back to 4th too?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
that's
pretty
impressive.
impressive.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that. Their season's been a little turbulent.
Well,
Just a little bit.
I was hearing some rumblings that Les Hinckley was running good for a while too.
He was spinning, right?
Yeah, less than that.
No, he wasn't?
I wouldn't say he had a great day.
No.
yeah, I thought he was running good up front for a little bit. I thought, but I didn't
Love
watch
his
the
freaking car, man.
Yeah.
That car is
Oh,
a
it's
beautiful
nice.
looking car. So, Teddy finished. Let me see here. Teddy finished 7th. So Woody's now within 4.
Wow.
Hirschman's within 9.
And
Yeah.
how many shows they have left? Do you know off the top of your
They
head?
have Stafford
And the Howell.
and Thompson. They got the remake of the
I
Icebreaker.
forgot about the Icebreaker.
Yeah. So they go
Well, you know-
Stafford, Thompson, Seekonk.
Teddy's good at Stafford.
Yeah.
Teddy's good at Thompson.
And Teddy won 20 grand at Seekonk.
Teddy won Craig Seacon.
Oh, it's gonna be a
It's
battle.
going to
for
be
Woody.
great. That's what I'm
Yep.
talking about. It's going to be great to come down to the wire.
Yep.
Although Woody did say in his post race he's mainly focusing on the wins and hoping that just carries him there. So I don't know. I trust the process for Woody.
I think that's what you have to do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? As soon as you start backpedaling and being easy,
I mean,
That's
yeah,
when it
he
all
showed no
goes
signs
wrong.
of being
Doesn't it?
conservative.
isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you start taking it easy and trying to play it safe,
Yeah.
man, stuff just
They
happens.
they have a good thing going on now. Woody and
Cam? Dude, those guys they're
And there's several guys on that Woody's team that, like, I remember from when we did a video when he was running for Stan Mertz. Like,
right.
He's just got a solid group of people there. They're Woody guys. If you use the 8 car when he's doing the Open 80s is pretty much the same group of people. Like, they got a solid thing going, right? I mean, Travis, you got a solid thing going with Ernie and Junior and your dad. Like, you get a good group of people behind you. It's good synergy. You stay with it. You ride it for all it's worth,
It works.
Yeah.
When it works, it works.
Right, yeah.
Or I should say, when you get it to work, it works.
Yeah, right. It might take some time to get there, but once you get it dialed in, and I just think that that 8 car and that 88 car, they're doing good. Yep.
Wood seems to always put himself his whole career in a good spot.
Yeah.
And that's probably because he can drive. But he always, whether it was in his late model days with Bob Phil, when he got together with Don King,
Yep.
right? I mean, you just look at his career. He has put himself, he's never really gotten a bad spot with a bad car.
Yep.
And so he's
makes
done
smart decisions usually, right?
And he wins.
Has good people around.
He
him.
wins and finishes up front.
Yeah.
And people are drawn to it. You know, when you run like crap, you can't get anybody to help you.
Yeah.
You can't get a sponsor. When you're running good, right, the money's coming in.
Yeah.
Workshops are easy during the week, and everybody's throwing money at you to try to win the championship.
Yep.
Yeah, and good point by Keeter, too. The Don King throwback on that car was great looking in person. The red and gold.
Hey.
Awesome.
Was it?
And my man Fro asked him about it during the...
Hell yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yo, Fro's great.
He asked that question. I said, "Oh, look at Fro."
Yeah.
You like that? A little history
I
there?
liked it. All right. Come on. All right, let's have Remy wrap this up. This is the longest update.
It's going
we've ever
so
had.
long.
Let's go.
All right. So late model winner, Nate Leclerc.
Yep.
And then Northeast Roar Car Series, Justin Harris.
All right. Just quickly shout out, Matt Swanson finished second in the Supermod race, the big block, New England Supermods.
Oh, good for him.
Yep, shout out to him. Sweet. And, yeah, all right. Remy, excellent job. Oh, no, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go.
Don't cut me off.
Well, hurry up.
Saturday at Seekonk, Rick Martin, announcer Kevin Boucher, and Skip Sorterup will be inducted into the Seekonk Speedway Wall of Fame.
Nicely done. Congrats to those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Big season for Rick Martin. Still winning races in the truck and I think pro stock, although he said in his post-race interview, I think the pro stocks, that might be coming to an end. He's just going to have fun in the trucks.
Yep.
But inducted into the Seekonk Wall of Fame, and he's going to be inducted into the Near Hall of Fame here in November. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep. So very cool that not only is he getting these honors, but he's not only still racing, and he's still winning.
Right.
Yeah, so super cool. All right, Rems, thank you very much.
Of course.
Do we have time for the rest of the show?
We'll see.
Okay, very good. All right, well, listen, you're not done yet because you have to help me announce Waddell Communications Nostalgia Nugget. I forgot to do the screen. Hold on. Stay with me. Don't
Remy,
get
I'm
excited.
amazed you can even do that after all that talk.
Bang.
I know, it was hard.
All right, so listen. I'm just going to drop some stats on it because this middle week in September, sadly, is what we remember 3 of the all-time greats that have passed away. Sunday was the 5-year anniversary of Mike Stefanik passing away. Yesterday was the 7-year anniversary of losing Ted Christopher, and tomorrow is the 5-year anniversary of losing Bob Potter. So I got some stats for you real quick on all of them. Stefanik, of course, was a 9-time NASCAR champ, 7 in the Modified Tour, twice in the Busch North, 74 career wins on that Mod Tour, which is the best all time. And would you believe he's got 223 top 5s in 453 starts? Basically means half the time he finished in the top 5 whenever he started a NASCAR modified race. He was the 79 Sportsman and 86 Modified champ at Stafford, the 82 Pro Stock and 87 Modified champ at Riverside Park. He has 90 career wins alone at Riverside Park, Thompson Speedway, and Stafford Speedway combined. His last win came memorably in August of 2013 at the age of 55, and he passed away on September 15th, 2019. Ted Christopher, of course, was the 9-time SK Modified champion at Stafford. He also has 5 SK championships at Thompson and the 92 SK championship at the Bowl. He also won the 2001 NASCAR Weekly Racing Series National Championship and the 2008 Modified Tour Championship. 273 wins combined between just Stafford, Thompson, and the Bowl. And, of course, he's got much more than that all across the Northeast. His last win came just 6 days before he died in September of 2017 at Thompson at the age of 59. Passed away on September 16th, 2017. And, of course, Bob Potter was an 11-time modified champion, 6 at the Waterford Speedbowl, 5 at Stafford in the 90s against the Christopher brothers. The 3 of those guys basically had a lock hold on that championship in the 90s. Potter's got over 125 wins combined at Stafford, Thompson, and the Speedbowl, and his last win came in April 1999 at Stafford at the age of 57. Passed away on September 18th, 2019. 3 of the very best in modifieds in Southern New England all had their, different career paths. But what I love about this is Stefanik at 55, Potter at 57, and Ted Christopher at 59. Still well into their 50s, winning races for all 3 of them.
That's legendary.
Just 3 badasses.
Yeah.
So we will all miss them terribly, and I always think about them during this time of year. Just kind of ironic that Stefanik died like a day before the anniversary of Teddy's, and then Bob Potter passed 3 days later. That's
weird.
Yeah, I'll never forget that whole era. We were actually filming the show that year. That was 2019, and actually had some really good interviews with Keith and Mike Christopher, senior and junior, because we put that in an episode because it happened kind of close to the fall final that year. Yeah, so... Yep. Anyways, all right, so let's keep it rolling here. We got our man Rob. Let's see if I can do my job correctly here and get back over here and tell you that thank you, Remy, that the Yes Year Racing League is going to bring us this week's Popcorn Stat Chat with our man Fro.
Oh, sorry, I was grooving to the song a little bit. I looked over at Travis. He was grooving too. I was like, I'm into it. I'm into the song.
Listen,
a little funky beat.
You know what? Good for you.
All right, let's start this off. Now, Noah Corner's runaway performance has people asking, is the TC13 shootout still a good format for this event?
Hot take? I don't like it. I mean, we had drivers that chose not to be in it.
Right.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, it's over $1,300 to win. That's good money if you win it.
You know what was slightly disappointing to me? Is that somebody like Moeller was in it.
Yeah.
And he pulled off.
Right.
Like, if you were going to do that, why wouldn't you say you're not going to start and let somebody else in that wanted to get in?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
Which is what I believe Corey DiMatteo did.
That's what Corey DiMatteo did.
But
why would you do that?
and Beers, I mean, for different reasons, but they both elected to not run.
But I mean, right. So that's 3 drivers that chose not to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that in itself makes me think maybe it's time to look at a format change. I mean, I don't know what the answer is.
I don't know what
I mean, it was number 13, so I get it. That's not a great number to put. But, he's got 131 career wins at Stafford.
So you want to make it 131 laps?
That's better than 13.
That'd be great.
I mean, 13 is kind of like a heat race.
Could you imagine that's a long race for 13 cars.
Do it with this SKs. What does he got for SK wins? It's like 101 or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But they'd be put on a show.
Yeah.
They would definitely put on a show. Not to take anything away from what Noah Corner did. But.
I just wish that listen, right. It's still $1,300. You took home. That's a good payday.
Right.
But I think I just wish that the race that has Teddy's name to it was longer than 13 laps.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I just wish it was a longer race. I think it would be more prestigious if it was.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
That would be great. Or you run 3 13-lap segments.
That's exactly what I was saying to sit on the car back from Star. I said
they should throw that down.
They should run one 13-lap segment, right?
Smart minds.
Invert the whole field.
That's right.
Yeah.
Run them again.
Well, you know what happens.
Right? And then you take the results of both, average them out. That's the starting lineup for the final 13 lap segment.
That'd be great.
Right?
That'd be great.
I think that's a good event idea.
13,
Not
13,
bad.
and 13.
I'd sign up for that.
All right. Hey, let's put in a good word with Dear Roots.
I'll try.
Thank you.
And see, but then you get another 13 there, 3 segments, right? 1 winner. Bang. Sorry, that's kind of stupid. Anyway, on to the next topic. I need everyone to close your eyes for a moment. Ready for this?
Oh, I can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel it.
When I ask you, who is the poster child of Connecticut short track racing in this very moment, who do you see? Whose face appears in your mind?
Poster child.
Poster child.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Give me the description again. What is it now?
Who is the poster child of Connecticut short track racing?
Let's see. The poster child.
Do we all get a pick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go with... So it could be series or weekly tracks or
Yeah. Just think of all Connecticut racing. Who's the guy?
The guy.
Yeah.
All right, here's my hot take.
All right.
I don't think there is a guy.
No?
Like 20 years ago, you could have said Teddy. 10 years ago, you could have said Keith or Teddy. Is there a guy that's as dominant as those guys were right now?
Well, do they have to be dominant?
No.
They don't have to be dominant. I mean, it's
A couple years ago, you could have said Todd Owen.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you're looking. I don't know. I look at it as somebody. When I think of poster child, I'm thinking about somebody that's a great face for racing,
100%.
right?
100%. It's not just about their on-track performance.
Right. That represents racing
Right.
to the fullest. Right?
Yeah. So Fro's going with the Mad Pup.
Well,
we
hold
can
on.
mark-
Let's not jump the gun here.
That's funny.
Let's not jump the gun.
Okay, my bad.
I love Mad Pup, but I was going to say Mikey Jr.
That's not bad.
Not a
I
bad
just feel
pick.
like, just like his presence around the track is great.
Yeah.
He's a big chiller in addition to being a great racer. And I appreciate that.
So can I don't want to interrupt real quick, but I'm getting words here from text here that Corey blew a motor and Beers had brake issues.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, maybe they wanted to and they just couldn't. So
Fair.
yeah, Mikey Jr.'s a good one.
Yeah.
Very likable guy. It's I almost find it compelling that he has definitely a different DNA than his dad and his uncle.
Right.
He doesn't have that.
So I'm going to say this. There is multiple people that you could put in here. Mikey Christopher, because his recent on-track success has been undeniable.
Yep.
Whether it's in a tour-type car or, whatever. This weekend at Star, when he gets in with Baldwin,
Yeah.
his demeanor all the time.
Justin Albanese.
Albanese.
Yeah, not Baldwin.
No, he runs with Baldwin earlier in the year.
But you said this weekend at Star, and then you went to Baldwin.
I meant just open tour type
Got
racing.
it.
He's successful.
There was a subliminal comma in there
Yes.
that I did not pick
Yeah.
up
No,
on.
fair.
My apologies.
but his demeanor all the time is real chill, right? Whether he wins or loses, he's always a great interview, and he's a great face for the SKs right now at Stafford. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
This guy sitting next to me, also good, bad, or indifferent, always has positive things to say, always has a smile on his face no matter what happens. And so I think of poster child as something like that. You don't necessarily have to win all the time. These guys just happen to win.
Right.
But they're in it too, and
I don't disagree with anybody that you named, but I don't think anybody sticks out like Teddy or Keith did, or Phil Rondo back in the day, or even Stefanik. Like I just don't think that's even Silk and Bonsignor, because they have such a battle at the top of that tour. I wouldn't even. Yeah.
It all comes down to what your meaning of poster child is really, because Teddy and Keith, boy. Those guys were angry.
See, I take Rob's thing as I got one picture frame to put a poster in, and you
100%.
are going to be like a 14-year-old and have 79 posters on your wall. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, possibly.
Just
Possibly.
wow, he looks like he wants to fight me now.
I know. Yeah, that bell's been hit so many times, dude. Remy, Travis.
Yeah, Travis, let's go.
I don't know if I have a straight answer. I'm kind of on Sid's side here.
Right.
Are you?
See? It's a smart
There's
play.
got to be somebody, though.
I don't think there is, dude.
You guys don't give our racing community enough credit.
No, I think it's because there's just so many good ones.
I don't know if you could pick just one.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a dominant guy that sticks out. I mean, to me, that's what Rob's question was.
Yeah.
Who rises above the rest? I don't think currently there is one.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it is a very up for interpretation thing. I just sort of meant like who sort of encapsulates like the energy the best. Like, because you could make the argument that Dale Jr. was the poster child of Cup for so many years. He wasn't the best driver.
Right, but he won the most popular driver award like a gazillion times.
That's fair.
Right.
That's a fair point.
It really is.
I mean, you could maybe make a case for Woody. I mean, I know I just hyped him up a little while ago, but I mean, he's won in fendered cars. He's won in SKs. He's won in tour races.
That's a great point.
And he's got a pretty killer personality. So
yeah, he's a people's person for sure.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
Yep.
I would hang up that big golden frame with Woody in there.
All right, take it easy.
All right. My bad. Woody, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Don't mean to creep you out, man. All right, here's my last question. Would you rather the SK Lights become a spotter division at Stafford, or have the SK Mods no longer be allowed spotters?
Now you can cross that last part right off the list.
Right. Listen, I know this has been up for debate. Race Day CT has had a small debate, or
they get 30 cars. Why would you change it?
Well, there's one thing that I think. So spotters are bad when the spotters are driving the cars for the drivers, right?
Yeah.
Block here, block here, block here. That sucks, and you wish it didn't happen. But there are times when people are coming up through the ranks that need driver coaches. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I agree with you, but I think the whole argument of like that they should have spotters a lot of times comes with the assumption that the spotter is good. Not all spotters are good.
No, I know that. That's up
what
to the driver.
What if I went out there and spotted for you? I'd make you freaking worse.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, Peter agrees with you in the chat, too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yep. It's like it doesn't...
But, you know, I think because there's not a lot of... You know, there's so many old school good drivers out there. You know, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but like Phil Rondo, Tom Fox, Art Moran Jr., there is a massive amount of drivers out there, Kerry Malone, or all these guys that have done it for a long time. And a young kid coming up through the ranks like a Matt Brewer or one of these guys that have fast cars could possibly benefit from having, and I don't mean to just call him out because I know he has a fast car, you know, and he's still learning the ropes.
Yeah.
But those are the times where maybe a spotter would be beneficial to some teams, you know, as a driver coach. So that's my take on it. It's unfortunate.
Again, a good spotter would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. There you have it, people.
Listen, that was tremendous. You know what? Thoroughly enjoyed that one. I appreciate it.
Dude.
What's the matter? I thought that was good, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was good. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Diego's making it seem like I'm being a wise ass.
Oh, you are. You are.
I don't really think that's the case right
You're
now.
always a little smarty pants.
Yeah, I know, a little bit. All right, let's keep it going here. We got a Did You Know segment from our friends over at Broadbrook Heating and Cooling. I know.
I love Broadbrook Heating and Cooling.
Here we go. All right, you may think that Travis Hydar is quiet tonight, but I'll tell you what, off camera, he is grooving to the tunes, okay? His head's bobbing. He's having a good time over there, yeah.
It's great. You got to love it.
Yeah, so Remy's not going to switch the camera or anything to catch it, but that's fine. Okay. Anyways, so what did I have for you? Oh, so today, did you know today, Diego, is the 35th anniversary of when farmer Phil Rondo won the National Parts Peddler Street Stock Race over at Remy's favorite track, Pocono Race Bay.
Oh.
The Water Bowl.
Sorry, I thought that's where this was going.
He won it driving Tony Sylvester's car, and Tony drove a team car, finished second. This was a year after 1988 where they finished second. Back then, that was kind of one of the biggest. Now, it was called the Street Stock Race, but all of our guys around here were driving in late model divisions, or maybe even super stocks, they called them. A lot of guys that drove in them from our area back then. This is 80s into the early 90s. Rondo, C.J. Fry, Mike Lebetri, Chuck Zentarski, Scott Poirier, Jay Stewart, Matt Kobaluk. Tom Fox would win it. Flemington in 1993, and Brad Boisenalt won it in back-to-back years in 96, 97 in a car I believe he built specifically just for that race. and would drive there and kick their butt.
Right.
But anyways, 35 years ago, 1989, Rondo, that was his amazing year. He won the late model championship at Stafford, Thompson, and the Speedbowl all in the same year. He won 14 races that year, which is still the record today for a single season down at the bowl. And let me see here, Rems. I think I actually have a picture. Throw up number 2 there, if you wouldn't mind. So this is Rondo in Victory Lane. And you got that's with the Quarterweg family. So Big George there is on the far right. His son Wayne is in between, is right next to him there, behind him. I forget George's name, but that's Mrs. Quarterweg there in the red jacket. And then Rondo with his then wife Connie there. And then Dan Quarterweg is over there on the far left. Anyway, they were the Speedbowl owners. I remember when I did the Speedbowl documentary, they were like, it just felt so great. Like, he won it for us. They're like, we know that, that's probably not what he was thinking, but it was a great honor for the Speedbowl to have him win that race. That race was a big deal back then.
Oh, yeah.
And now I kind of miss that they don't have those kind of
Dude, Farmer
races.
Phil
He was the best.
A shoe.
Badass. And he's basically Melania Solowski's crew chief these days. And so cool to see still to see him in the sport. So wouldn't you know, Diego, that it is time. Now, we are thrilled to have the original sponsor back one more time for our weekly pick'ems. So let's welcome back Chassis Pro for this week's weekly pick'ems. Wait for it, Remy. My man Sydney's pulling away.
You got 3 this week?
Pulling away, people.
Wow.
Starting to get ugly. Wow. Starting to get real ugly. Travis Hydar, the dominant street stock driver. I have exhausted my 3 picks on him this year. The damn dude win 10 races and not once when I picked him.
Well, you
know what's
picked
up with that?
wrong week.
Listen, no, I might start have to pick him in the limited late models now.
I'm pretty sure I lost a right rear tire every time you picked me.
Sid is a jinx.
No, I don't think so, guys. Scoreboard check. What are you talking
Only
about?
for Travis.
What are you talking about? For Travis, it is. That is correct.
Maybe now that I'm here, though, maybe it'll be a good jinx now.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, maybe.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah.
You
All
did
right.
miss a couple of reds, though.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I didn't update that. Well, you lost, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got. I was working on Sunday, and
Dude, that cop chick pick just
yeah, that
blew up. It
blew
was
up right in your
terrible.
right in your face.
Terrible.
All right, so I actually haven't even finished my picks here, so I'm gonna have to wing it. I'm gonna have to
Good
just
luck.
make some stuff up here. I don't like that, Remy. All right. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
I'm going Bobby Sturck at Stafford. Then I'm going to go with...
Bobby Sturck, the late model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then I'm going to go with at the bowl, which I haven't really picked one yet. So I'm off the cuff here, Rem. I'm going to say that Timmy Jordan's going to come back from disaster. Ride the handicap, which is minimal at the bowl. And I'm going to go with him. Then I'm going to go with Charlie Rose. Going to ride him again over at the Seekonk Speedway. I'm going to take Gabe Brown in the ACT race at White Mountain. And then to top it off, Rem, as I stall here and figure out my last pick.
Oh, my gosh.
I am going to take a look-see over here real quick.
Oh, my goodness.
No, that's not yours. I'm trying to find out my where they're racing.
That would have been just brutal.
Oh, the tours at Monadnock. That's what I was
Yeah.
looking for. The tours at Monadnock. So I'm going to pick at Monadnock.
Monadnock.
Monadnock. I got to see if I can pick them, too. I know, I'm very unprepared. I apologize. I'm going to go with... he just won, but I'm going to exhaust my last pick on Ron Silk.
Wow.
Oh, no. I already said
You
it.
already said it.
Damn it.
Yep.
I know where I wanted to go to. All right, Ron. Hook me up, guy. All right. That's where I'm going.
All right, Diego.
Well, I filled out my sheet. I was looking for some help from our Whitehall Communications partner, but he sends me in a couple ideas late, so he's on to next week, so I'm going to use my own picks.
Okay.
This week at Stafford, do you take a guess who I'm going to pick? I'm going to exhaust my last pick on this. Give you one shot.
I'm not guessing.
I know.
because
Just go with the guessing. Travis Hydar. Okay.
Travis Hydar.
All right.
But which race?
Yeah, you got to You got to tell us what division now.
I put Streeter.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll accept that.
Streeter.
Making sure.
We will accept that.
Don't pick him either because you guys copy a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? What?
I mean, you're in last place. What are you
No, I'm
talking
not
You
in
can
last.
suck it.
Oh, now you're
That
getting
was
busy
Remy.
on the buttons?
That was Remy.
The freaking hell. All right. My next one is at the beloved Waterford Speedbowl.
Yeah. The water bowl.
The Water Bowl. I'm going with, I can't believe I'm saying this is kind of a dark horse, but I'm going Al Stone in the Streeters.
Yeah, that is kind of strange, right?
Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
a little bit.
little bit. Seekonk.
Yep.
I'm going Luke LeBrun.
Oh, you love him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Touring Series. Oh, Sid, you're going to love this one. I'm going Monadnock.
Yeah.
I'm picking who you wanted to pick.
Who?
I don't know if you wanted to pick him. Tyler Rempkema.
No.
Rempkema?
That wasn't where I'm going.
That wasn't?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you after these guys are done.
Okay.
That's not a bad pick, though.
Yep, I'm going
it's not
Tyler.
a bad pick.
You guys are going to love me for this
I'm
one.
not going to love any of these. Just
Yes,
get
you
them
are.
out. Let's
I'm
go.
going Wild Card,
Yeah.
Speedbowl, Trucks,
Oh, you're going to your boy Beal.
Sean Monahan.
Oh.
Oh my lord!
See, I don't like how the Monahans they don't have a consistent schedule, and you
I
have.
know.
I mean, it doesn't really help you because you're not good at this game. But I don't like how you know this stuff. We don't know when Brody's
you know-
racing. We
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
they're
when
in
Sean's
town.
coming.
They're in town this
Yeah.
week.
Garbage.
You're also quote getting suggestions from someone else. I mean, what is
No,
this?
listen, I take a mess. Me and Hovey discuss this.
Okay.
This has become a very important part of my Sid's View podcast life, all right?
Well, Diego, I sit down here when I get the SIDs and I pick them in 10 minutes,
It's
and I'm only
obvious.
1
You're
point
dead
behind.
last.
I'm 1 point behind you. You should be ashamed, not me. All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
oh,
go
it's
for
my
it.
turn.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Pick your
Okay.
picks.
All right, Stafford. Let me make a little check here because I had to switch my pick last second because you stole it from me.
There you go. Now you're doing.
See,
I had to talk
I was
with
told
him.
to
I gotta
change
talk
up
with
the
him
strategy a
on the
little
ride
bit.
home from Star. I'm like, dude.
Oh, now you guys are talking strategies and
listen.
picks, right? I mean, this bull crap and you busting my balls?
But Diego, he's whining how people steal his picks when he picks last. I'm like, dude, that's the benefit of picking last.
Right. Well, you suck.
He's finally smartening up a little bit.
And
All right,
you
here we
guys,
go.
you guys
no,
are discussing.
I didn't
Let's
hear
see
you.
what he
no,
says.
no,
I didn't hear
no.
this. I have the floor now. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Put the timer on.
Go.
I'm picking Adam Gray in the late models at Stafford.
Nice
Okay.
pick. Nice
Okay,
pick.
in Waterford, I'm picking Tyler Chapman in the trucks.
Nice pick. Nice pick.
Okay, Seekonk. In the Bando Bandits, I'm picking Mason Silva.
Hell yeah!
Shout out, Mason. Actor, I got Gabe Brown. And Wild Card, also
Dumb pick.
Seekonk, I got Mike Duarte.
You love yourself some Mike Duarte.
Oh, yeah,
I do.
You
I do.
don't say his name right.
So
That's
he-
why he doesn't win.
What do you mean? That is
It's
correct.
Duarte.
No, it's not.
No, that's what we call it here.
So he's cashing out on Mike Duarte and Tyler Chapman.
Yep.
Wow.
And then he's picking Gabe Brown when I did. This is dumb.
Obviously, you didn't listen to Sid. Your conversation went one ear out the other.
Diego,
No,
I think
no,
it's very
no.
obvious that there is a 1v1 race here, and it's not between me and Sid. Okay.
Well, who's it between?
It's not between me and Remy.
Who's it between me and you?
What the hell do you think?
Well, no, you suck. You're not catching me.
I mean, you guys are just acting like Remy is like 7 points ahead of you. It's
No.
like the three of you.
Well,
Rem-
then
yeah,
let's,
you
let's
remember
hear
when
her
Rem-
picks. Let's hear her picks.
Now, remember when she used to be the leader and talking all that crap?
I know.
Yeah, that was like 2019.
Yeah, literally.
You're lucky I
Literally.
can't use the words I want to
Oh,
right now,
yeah.
but whatever.
Okay,
All right.
good luck, Rems. Pick
Thank
what
you.
we picked.
Stafford, I go with limited late models. Rich Hammond.
Oh, not bad. Yeah, I hope you hear that.
Waterford, SK, Andrew Moeller.
Okay.
Seekonk, late model, Charlie Rose.
Okay.
NASCAR Mod, Tyler Ripkema.
Oh, you suck.
I had it before you even were
Balls.
here,
She's
so
giving it-
suck it.
this is the Rob-
You can
she's
literally suck it.
This is the Rob train of thought.
The
This
mind
makes no
virus.
sense.
It's the mind
I'm
virus.
not done.
But you're doing
Let
the same
me
thing.
continue.
Yeah, but you picked three people that have already been picked.
3?
Yeah.
Who picked Rich Hammond?
You picked Charlie Rose,
Uh-huh.
You picked.
Tyler Rickwima. That's it.
Me.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then Waterford, I'm going with mini stocks, David Dorr.
So that's a good pick.
Yeah, that's
one good pick.
That's a solid pick.
It took you that whole segment to get the one good pick.
Don't get all excited, Rem.
Yeah.
The hell?
I'm so ready.
I mean, you were
hands at you.
Diego. When I was telling you,
did you see her?
When I was telling, I know.
Like the Italian was coming out.
It really was.
Like you talk about talking with your hands.
I know.
When I was telling her about the Rob conversation, she's like laughing.
What's the Rob conversation?
About how I was telling him
had
to
this.
not. You pick last. You have the benefit to
I'm not changing my picks.
Settle down.
Clearly, and that's why you're in last place.
What? You've said that three people are in last place.
No, it's getting brutal in here.
Is this an you ain't first, you last reference here or something?
Hey,
like what
This
is this?
I am in a different decade than
These
you fools.
pick'ems,
You guys are all in last place. As far as I'm concerned.
Dude, these pick'ems was just something fun to do.
I know, and now it's violent. It's violent.
It's almost like the March Madness pick'ems. It was great.
Well, listen, I was on 3 for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I give you guys a head start.
Yep. Good job.
You totally.
I know. I wish you still had the losses up there, Loki.
All right. Well, what do you want next, Rem?
Not.
Are you all right? What happened here? Are you crying? Are you laughing so hard? You crying?
She's crying a little bit.
Well, she was pissed.
Yeah. What's going on here now?
She was pissed.
I can switch the camera to you. Don't act like you're in charge of that. Well, what are you doing over here? What are you doing?
Wow, Remy, your face is pretty purple right now.
One eye.
Yeah.
She got egg in
I'm
it.
currently crying.
Yeah.
Only
Just
in
one
one.
eye?
Just one eye.
All right.
And
Are you
it's only this
left-handed?
time.
Okay. All right. Anyways, we're really just dragging our feet here. We got to get going here. All right. Come on. Pop Culture Minute. Riley Generators. Here we go. All right, I had to go deep now. This is a Pop Culture Minute with a little nostalgia nugget dash of flavor on it, okay? So this is 1957 at the Speedbowl. A guy named Clayton Moore made an appearance, and he was the actor who played the Lone Ranger back in the day. Now, in the 50s, the Lone Ranger was one of the biggest shows on television, and Clayton Moore was a huge star. So much so that even after this show went off the air, he made appearances as the Lone Ranger across the country for like another 2 decades. But he came to the Speedbowl on August 22nd, 1957. And I found this kind of neat. When I did the Speedbowl documentary, I remember my man Don Benvenuti would tell me that in the off season back then, like they would go to like Chicago in like January or February, and they would like book all of these acts to come to their events, just like you would if you were if you ran the circus or you did a carnival or whatever. And so they went there and they got Clayton Moore to come to the Speedbowl, and they thought it was like they came home with a huge score.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So throw this up here on Rem. This is on number 2. So
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, sorry. So this is him. This is the old Speedbowl front stretch.
Wow.
And he came right up.
no way.
He came right up on the track with the horse, and his horse's name was Silver. Actually, that was the old thing. Remember back in the day, Diego? You might say "Hi Ho Silver."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's where that
Now
came
we
from.
say Hi Ho Silva.
Hi Ho Silva, right? So, yeah, big doings back in the day. Of course, times have changed now because of, no TV show will be as popular as those did. They probably had 20 million people, 25 million people tuned into that TV show. He was a huge star. So that is the Pop Culture Minute. Back then, that was the 1950s, one of the biggest TV stars.
How the hell do you find that stuff?
Listen.
That's your job, I know.
That's my job, apparently.
It's unbelievable.
I know. All right, what else do we have to get to here? We need to find out what the heck is on tap this week, because it is the season is winding down.
I love
There's
this
a lot
one.
going on. Where is it, Rims? You got me? You're the best. Okay,
This is
here we
cool.
go. Where did I put it? It's right here. Here we go. Myers Creamy, help us with finding out what's on tap. Let's just have a look-see, shall we? Pour it up. All right, so we got Spear Bros Kids Night over at Stafford. Fast Friday. The Final Fours are going to be determined at the Seekonk, and we're going to get to those points there in a minute. The Barrel Greco SK43 is going to be rescheduled for this Saturday, and that is a SID's View night.
SID's View is going to be there.
So we'll be there.
Oh, yes.
Rob and Remy and I. Yep. The drone will be out in full effect.
It's going to be a party in turn 3 and 4.
Yep. So we're going to have a good time there. Seekonk on Saturday. More playoffs to be determined. They're going to have their Wall of Fame ceremony. The tour is at Monadnock for the Winchester Fair. The MRS is at Claremont for the Milton Cat 75. And then the Axe Fall Foliage is at the White Mountain Motorsports Park. They're also going to have a 150-lapper for the Pass and a 50-lapper for the Supermod. So big weekend on tap.
Wow.
Go out, support your local
This is great
racetrack.
time of year.
Unbelievable. And so Rems got it. Okay. So now, in one of Remy's favorite segments, we're going to take a look at the old in-state site Point Break. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Opa!
Opa!
Remy, that looked like it caused you a little bit of physical pain
Right.
to hear that.
A little bit.
All right, so Rems, throw the do me a favor and throw that up there. There you go. Right. So, so what I did is I just did for the local tracks here, Stafford and the Speedbowl. I just took the ones that had the closest point races, the limited late models between Matt Clement, Devin Jensick, and the crafty veteran Jeremy Lavoie. Still pretty tight there. And then who would have thought that we would have this segment with the top 5 in the street stocks and have Travis Hydar in studio, and he's not even on the list.
Wow.
Man, what?
9-time winner.
That's amazing.
Crazy. Crazy how the seasons play out.
You'll get that with a lot of DNFs.
Yes.
So Tyler trots up 12 on Downey, and then you got Lafayette Raymond, and then the king of the third place finishes, Jeff Aslin's there in 5th. All right, so over at the bowl, the SK Mods, Flannery now leading Moeller by 3. Owen Jordan and Eric Burnt are still kind of there a little bit, but with the bowl's point system, they basically need Anthony and Moeller to have some bad nights to bunch that right back up.
Yeah.
The SK Lights, Burgoy's got a 11-point lead, but Tyler Berry, Johnny O are not that far behind. And then over in the street stocks, you got Aaron Plemons by 4 in front of Norm Root, and by 11 over Al Stone.
What a great point battle that is.
Oh, and Norm Root's coming.
Yeah. He's definitely currently the fastest car in that division right now. Yep.
Yeah, he's clicking at the right time.
Yep. And then you got Bavalaco and Canfield ready to duke it out in the mini stocks.
And Bavalaco hasn't won a race this year.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
He hasn't won a race. Finished second, photo finish multiple times.
I have to talk to him this weekend.
Oh,
do?
really? Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Are you going to slap him around a little bit?
Listen,
Huh?
I picked him for the championship. I think I need to give him a little prep talk.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure everything's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I see what you're saying. All right, so let's go back to the now let's go over to Seekonk now, because they have their little chase action here. So the drivers that are highlighted here, they have already clinched making it to the final 4.
Wow.
All right, so that is Dylan Estrella in the Pro Stocks, Colby Lambert in the Sportsman, Charlie Rose and Jacob Burns in the late models, and Rick Martin in the trucks.
Dude, you just can't stop those guys. Like, the names that are highlighted in yellow are the ones we've been picking for the pick'ems all year.
Yeah.
Unstoppable. You reset the points, they still get right back to it.
Yep.
Wow.
And then, so then you got Fast Friday, and the Pure Stocks are still pretty bunched up. No one has actually clinched there. Chase Sylvia in the Legends, Parker Davis in the Outlaws. Our man Mason Silva's one of 3 in the Bando Bandits. And then you got Justin LeDuc in the Sport 4s. So.
Yo, Mason's in there.
Yes, I was going to say, it's in yellow. Let's go.
So they have they got 1 week to go. Then they clinch the final 4, and then they go then they have one more race, and whoever finishes best out of the 4 takes the championship.
Come on, Mason!
Yeah.
Racing Mason, I'd be so pumped.
I know. He needs to
Sid
get
said
that
he'd
chip.
have a big party for him. This would be great.
Damn straight.
Hell
right
yeah.
on. All right, let's get after it. It's time to determine who won the week. And our friends over at the Busy Bee Learning Center, our in-studio guest Travis Hydar, and the live chat are all going to help us get this done. Let's get right after it. Here we go.
Who are you? Who are you?
Wow.
Well done. Well done. All right, let's see what I jotted down here. So I have Ron Silk wins Riverhead for the third time in the last 4 tour races there and takes over the point lead. Woody Pitcat dominated at the Monaco Mod race at Star Speedway, pulls within 4. Teddy Hodgson in those standings. Austin Long getting his first career win in the Speedbowl trucks. Tyler Hines returning to SK Modified victory lane at Stafford for the first time in over 2 years. Brandon Warren scoring his first career street stock win. Jacob Burns for winning the late model and legend car race over the weekend at Seekonk Speedway, And Nick Hovey for winning his 5th SK Light race and 3rd in a row at the Speedbowl. And Norm Root III for winning for the 4th time in the last 5 races at the Speedbowl and the 5th time for the year.
This is going to be an insane one.
Dude,
the votes are all different in the chat.
Can I take 3 picks?
Nope. No, got to narrow it down here.
I'll tell you, mine is between the 07 of Austin Long.
Yeah, I like that one.
The next one is the 31 of Noah Corner, because I've been rooting for him all year.
Oh, yeah, that's a good ad. Yep. I just burped into the microphone. Sorry about
that sounded really,
I was a little chunky.
Listen, I'm
really,
51.
really
We've
good.
gone over this. Shit happens. Sorry.
Yeah, and then,
now I'm swearing.
you'll start farting and stuff.
We got to wrap it up.
When you get old, stuff just starts falling out.
That's you.
No, things start falling out. But
What are we talking about?
Come on.
But what?
It's time to wrap it up.
Dude, this is a sign that it's gone for too damn long.
Going off the rails.
Man, are you guys? You're not waiting on me. Or who do you think? Who won the week for you?
Well, you took 3. I'll take a couple. I'll take Brandon Warren and Noah Corner.
Hell yeah.
Well,
you only pick one, though.
Yeah, he's circumventing the rules. You can only submit one.
Those are the 3
only
that I was thinking.
One.
That's tough.
I know.
Both of them deserve the win.
So who's your pick?
Much.
Diego, who was your final pick? So I was just too busy writing all these names. There's so many.
I haven't chosen.
Oh, okay.
I'll go.
All right.
I'll go with Warren.
All right.
Warren.
I like that. So, Woody Pitcat, not only was he dominant, he has not won on the Tri-Track series since 2015 at the Bowl. It's been almost a decade since he's won on the Tri-Track.
But he wins. He's a winner.
Wow.
He's
totally dismissing him right there.
Well, no, because he's a winner. The dude wins.
Okay.
It's like voting for Silk. I mean, the guy just keeps winning. They win.
Well, the segment is called "Who Won the Week."
Yeah, I know, but there's so many choices. I mean, if it's not Warren, the 07 of Long, and I think I really want to go with the 07 because I was really proud of those guys, but I'm going with Tyler Hines.
Yeah.
It was such an emotional win that it gave me goosebumps, and I could feel all of his energy through the TV.
Yep.
And it was to my heart.
See, this might be the first time that we've agreed on who won the week.
You got him too?
Yeah.
It was a great win.
You got Tyler Hines?
Yeah.
Tyler Hines too.
Gotten to know the Hines family. I like them. Good people. And like I said, Brigitte Pullen is one of my favorite people.
Dude, did you see her in Victory Lane?
She's the best.
And they did it to Gene. I mean, it was so emotional.
Yep.
It was really emotional.
That's my vote.
Yep.
Sorry. Go ahead, Remy.
Warren.
Oh, Warren. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
All right. Got another vote for Hines. I'm putting in my vote for Austin Long in the 07.
Yep. Austin Long is very well deserving of it.
Yeah, it's tough because they're one
He
for
won
Deeps.
on a week that Hines won with an emotional win. If it wasn't for Hines, I'm taking Long.
Yep.
Oh, my God. We got another vote for Austin Long. Okay.
Hydar, did you make a decision over there?
Yeah, you got to pick one.
What
you
are
have
the
to.
two choices?
I can't.
Yeah,
what
you
are
have
the two
to.
choices?
Warren and Corner.
You got to take one.
Yep.
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, you've been looking at your chats. Who do you pick? You got to pick one. You got to feel good about one of them. Like, I should have picked Austin Long. He was on my crew last year. I love them. I love them as a
diss
family.
right there.
It's not a diss. I was so happy for them, but man, Tyler Hines was over the top.
No, for sure.
All right.
Oh, you're still waiting on me?
We're waiting on you.
My
We'll
brother
take
says you
Warren, I
look.
guess.
Warren, he goes.
Warren,
There you go.
all right.
Lock it in. There we go.
All right, we needed that because if not for that vote, we would have had a 3-way tie for the win.
Wow.
Yep. Should we count the votes off?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. With 1 vote, we have Caden Fisher. With 1 vote, we have Noah Corner. Woody Pitcat, 1 vote. Ron Silk, 1 vote. With 2 votes, we have Norm Root III. With 5, we have Tyler Hines. With 5, we have Austin Long. And winning is Brandon Warren with 6.
Wow.
That is unbelievable.
That's one of the best.
That's the
Great.
closest one ever.
Listen, that's why we did this segment, right?
Yep.
Duke it out there to see who won the week. All right, congratulations. And make sure everybody goes out to their local racetrack this weekend. Don't forget now that we have all kinds of stuff on our social channels, reels every day. Remy, don't sleep on her. She's always got fun stuff. Diego, give us some shout outs.
Hey, of course, I want to thank Belltown Motors for the weekly update. Waddell Communications for the Nostalgia Nugget. Of course, Yesteryear Racing League for the Popcorn Stat Chat. One of my favorites, Broadbrook Heating and Cooling for Did You Know? Welcome back, Chassis Pro for the weekly pick'ems. Riley Generators, thanks for the Pop Culture Minute. Mid-State Site Development for the Point Break. Myers, wait, Crazy Hollow Creamery, Sid. Yes, for who won? Oh, no, that's for What's on Tap. I know who won the week, but that's from Busy Bees Learning Center. So thank you guys for who won the week. Of course, Monaco Ford for the results ticker. Serve Pro of Norwich for the chalkboard chatter. Thank you guys so much. And Lareau Online for firing up the hot seat. And wouldn't you know, we want to thank our guests for coming in. Thank you, Travis, so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us, guys. This was cool.
Yeah.
Travis has been a great dude. Hell yeah. Of course, last but not least, we got to thank Volt Productions for this super kick-ass studio. And all you podcast members, thanks for tuning in on the chat every week. Thanks for watching the reels. Thanks for staying up to date. And thanks for being members. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. Like I said before, support your local racetrack. Also want to thank Seekonk Speedway, Nick Tito, Stafford Speedway, and my Speedbowl History crew for all the video clips. And we will be at the bowl with the Sid's View crew in the house. All kinds of cameras, drones, funky stuff. We'll go over all the action from the weekend. Next week's show. We'll see you then. Remy, that reel is going up tomorrow, by the way.
I'm going
We got the
down.
approval.
I'm going
It's
down.
gone.
Oh, really? Dolphins game.
Oh shit!
Flying down for the weekend.
When? This weekend?
November 17th.
Oh, right on. You gonna be back for our fucking last show?
I'm flying home Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, we're leaving Thursday, Friday morning.
Who are they playing?
Raiders.
Dude, the Giants are so bad.
Dude, how about the Dolphins? You see Tua?
Yeah.
Dude.
He's got to wrap it up.
Oh, so do you know the contract deal with him? Have you read about it? So
Oh,
he
no.
signed a $219 million.
Yeah, I know it's ginormous.
So he got like $42 million up front, whatever, right?
Oh, because if he retires, they have to pay him.
Well,
but they're not
if he
going to.
retires on his own, he gets like $22 million. If the NFL or the Dolphins make him retire, he gets $93 million.
Right, and they're not going to tell him
He
that.
came out and said he's working rehab to come back.
I hope it's.
The new word is that I don't know what doctor is going to clear him.
Yeah.
Right, because you don't want to put your name on him now.
Right.
Right, the dude's fucking arms are like.
Yeah,
this.
he gets all fucking
I don't
tweaked
know
out.
why he went head first? Did you watch the play?
I
He
saw
was
it a
down
couple times.
31-10.
I know. It just goes to show how fragile he is.
Man.
32 minutes ago.
Tua Tagovailoa.
You watch sports, Travis? Not really.
I don't know. I don't really follow a whole lot
I don't know,
anymore.
football
Oh,
or
nice.
anything?
Not a
How
ton.
about racing? You follow racing around local tracks like the